at work. I literally been up since 1 in the morning. I did take a little nap, but it's been a week. Come on in, y'all. This one. Okay. I'm surprised that that fit. Actually, hold on. What up, y'all? Come on in. Okay. These, what else? What am I forgetting? I got my nasal spray, my tissue. Okay. We had an earthquake. Hold on. I'm actually glad I didn't knock anything off of here. I kind of knocked all my shit sideways, but... Okay. I was wondering how come that looked so weird back there. I was like, I did not just throw that shit up there. We had a little earthquake yesterday. Okay. Hold on. Let me get all my shit ready. What the fuck? There we go. Dishwan. What up, y'all? Dishwan. What else? Then that one, okay. Just so you guys know, I got Rebecca and Elena on the list, yes. I've had Rebecca on there since like Sunday, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Rebecca. Elena. What up? What up, boo? I didn't know if I was gonna be coming on today, so I didn't have you guys vote on like a free or anything. So I don't know what the fuck we gonna do. Okay, there's that. If there's any deck that comes to mind that you guys want to do a free on, comment it. And if I'll decide. But if there's a deck y'all can think of that you want to do for free, comment it. And we'll see if anyone says the same thing. You know what I mean? What up, y'all? Come on in. Taylor's like, it don't matter. Hold on, sorry, I'm putting on some chapstick, y'all. Oh, okay, that's better. If y'all can think of a free, go ahead and motherfucking drop what deck comes to your mind, y'all, and I will do that one. We'll see if anyone has the same one. Y'all know, you know what I mean? I got like a bunch of Twin Flame ones, Hidden Truth ones. We got like career, life, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? What up, booze? Listen, I'll get into paid readings. I don't give a... I look really tired tonight. Oh my god. I've been up since 1 in the morning. Twin Flame or the Intuit. Word. Maybe we'll do like the OG Twin Flame, because I think that's the picture that I have on here tonight for my YouTube. Should we do that one? Maybe we'll just do that one. Taylor, we're gonna listen to you because you're the only one commenting anything. Okay. Let's do the fucking Twin Flame one. Let's do the OG Twin Flame one, because that's the photo that I got on there. Thank you, Taylor, for helping me. Y'all know the drill then. Wait, hold on. Let me fucking fix this. What up, booze? Oracle? Will that fit? Yeah. What you doing? I don't think you heard me. What up, booze? Hold on. Yeah, I look mad fucking tired tonight. I'm probably not gonna be on here long. It's been a long week. Alright. I don't think he's gonna come out here. Alright, go ahead and drop your names, booze, if you want a motherfucking free twin flame message. Yes, hold on. I have to update it, but because there is, I think, just Anna on there. But yeah, list is open, boo. Alright. Crystal, let's go. Okay. We're doing free twin flame messages, y'all. So if you want one, drop your motherfucking name. All right, Crystal, you're the first name I see, boo. Let's get it. You got 2 of them. First one, I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. And then I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on or do I still have a chance with you? What up, booze? Christy. You got 2 of them too, boo. Okay. Okay. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? And I don't know if I can live up to your image of me. I'm afraid that I won't be good enough for you. Word. Taylor. What do we got? Oh, well. Life feels empty without you by my side. You were my everything and I pushed you away. Word. Athena. What up, boo? Athena. I want you to believe in me again. I know that I must take full responsibility for my actions. I will earn your trust again. Word. Claire, what up, boo? Claire. What do we got? This, like, I just can't fucking stand this one. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me. I'm working to clear the path for us. What up, babies? Come out and drop your name. Haley. Oh, whatever. Okay, you're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings peace and light to my life. Azura. What up, boo? You understand me better than anyone else. Your eyes can see into my soul. I can't hide from you. Word. Is it Aria? Is that how you say that, boo? Aria. You're the love of my life. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be happy and content with you. Word. And Kiana. Is that how you say that, boo? Cindy, I got you, boo. I'm confused about our relationship. I lie awake at night stressing about us and if it will work out. Just so you guys know, I'm probably going to close that list soon, whoever is sending in here. Dead ass. I ain't trying to, like, go half-ass on these readings tonight, and I am running on about 3 hours of fucking sleep right now. Marisol, what up, boo? Okay. I look at your social media even though I tell myself not to. It haunts me because I miss you so much. You're welcome, boo. Kim, that's who the fuck it was. I knew I seen your name up there. I contradict myself and give you mixed messages because I don't know what I want. Shut up. You're welcome, booze. Drop your names, y'all. Shelly. I'm keeping secrets from you that I'm too ashamed to admit. I'm afraid to talk about these things. Cindy. I bet you Cindy's will be good. Cindy. Sorry, I gotta turn that music down. Hold on. Oh, really? Cindy, it's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? Is it Chana? Is that how you say that, boo? Life feels empty without you by my side. You were my everything and I pushed you away. Hold on, y'all. I'm updating that list real quick. Hold on. Keep dropping your names, though, if y'all didn't get one. Aight. All right. Rebecca, Elena, Anna, Cindy, Shelley. Period. Hold on, y'all. Indigestion, y'all know the drill. Oh, God. Brain fart. Brain fart. Gabriella, I got you too, boo. Hold up. Bam. Hold on, I need to double check in. Anna, Cindy, Shelley, Gabriella. Taylor, hold on, boo. I got you. Hold on, I want to shuffle it before I grab you one. Ooh, Cindy, I'm excited to do that one. I just got your message on TikTok. Okay. Taylor. Oh, I feel a sneeze. You're always in my heart, even though I'm not in touch. I observe you from a distance. Should I? Hold on. I was gonna say, should I pull myself one and get into a fight tonight? Oh, hold on, you guys. I feel a sneeze. Shit. It's stuck in this nostril. A bitch a mess tonight. Oh. Hold up, babies. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if I got everyone on here. What the fuck? There we go, okay. Okay, word. Okay. Anna. What do we got? Word. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? Hold on, I want to get myself on. Fuck. That's gonna bother me. Just come out. Ugh. What'd you do? What did you do? What'd you do? You know what I mean? What did you do? Oh, I'm gonna come out here. Yo, I look mad tired. Look at the fucking bags under my eyes, you guys. Ugh. How many people we got? I've only been in here like 15 minutes. Thanks for getting the likes up there, y'all. Period. I'm gonna wait like 5 more minutes, okay? And then we'll get into paid readings. Yeah, I'll give it like 5 more minutes. I know that there's like hardly anyone in here, but just in case. Listen, I'll just get my shit ready while we wait. Ah, fuck. Hold on, god damn, that's kind of loud. YouTube, let me know if that is too loud for you guys, because that speaker is closer to you than it is the TikTok live. Oh, what alpha? Okay, hopefully this will let me hop in here. And I don't know if I'm talking loud, okay? Because my ears are still, I'm a mess. I'm a train wreck. I don't know what my fucking problem is. I blame the full moon, honestly, and I think it's in a couple days, but like typically when, and I don't know what the full moon did, but when there's a fucking full moon, I'm getting probably about like max 2 to 4 hours of sleep during them. It's miserable. Did that work? Just free Oracle messages, y'all. I'm still doing them for a couple more minutes, so if y'all didn't get one, word, Shelly. It's better on YouTube. It's better on YouTube in my opinion anyway, but That's just me. I way prefer fucking live streaming on YouTube, to be honest. Listen, I love TikTok, you know what I mean? Period. Go off. Hold on. Shelly, let's get it. Drop your name, y'all. He's had this one before, Shelly. My childhood was difficult and it still affects me. I was let down by the people I loved and trusted. Where? He's had that one, I feel. Okay, I got that. What else? And I'll get Gabrielle. Hold on, boo-boo, I got you. Paid. Hold on, I'm just getting my shit ready. Reading. Okay. That. Let me get that the fuck out of my way. Okay. I. Gabrielle. Jesus. If I didn't get you, drop your name. Gabriella. Sorry. I pushed you away because I was scared to commit to a real relationship. Stop. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. I'm not gonna read them. I'm gonna wait until you know what I mean? I want to surprise myself. I accidentally seen Cindy's message that she sent it. I'm actually excited to do that one. I'm like super excited to do that one. Cindy, because like her boo like always comes out in her readings, but I don't think I've read on them for a minute. So I'm excited to read for her and him. Period. I'm like mad excited for that. Whatever. Rebecca, I got you first on the list, by the way. You've been first on the list since Sunday. I think, right? Hold on, you guys. Sorry. I'm really trying not to flash the fucking camera. Not trying to get banned. You know what I mean? Oh, I found out, though, thankfully, that if I do get banned, I can go live on my backup. Like, I thought that you had to have 1,000 followers because that's what it was when, like, I got this account. And all you need to do, I think the only thing I needed to do was upload an ID. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I can go live on my backup. I'm, like, very excited for that. What, or Elena, I got your message. Listen, I'm gonna get into fucking paid readings. Okay. Go ahead and, if you didn't send me your message, send me your message. Rebecca, let's get it, boo. Wait, that's what I need to do. That's what I'm forgetting. Rebecca, Elena, Anna, Cindy, Shelly, Gabriella. Wait. Okay. Hold on, Firestone, you're gonna be my last one, boo. I've lost faith that real love exists. People have lied to and cheated on me. I'm afraid to open my heart now. Okay. That was cute. All right, Rebecca, hold on, boo-boo. Instagram. There you are. Okay, I got you. Okay. Hold on. I'll slam some water. Ugh. All right. Hold on. I want to wait until I know Rebecca's back in here. Excuse me. Like, I might hold off a minute. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna start pulling for that first one. Okay, word. Let's go. Sorry, that music's like getting fucking like super loud just randomly. Fuck, that sneeze is still stuck in my nostril. 2 more. 1 more. That is so up in the air, but let me fucking go in with that first one. Sorry, Rebecca, I'm gonna be struggling with this fucking sneeze, okay? Well, I'm gonna try to get it together. It's just stuck in this nostril right here. Okay. With this first one, okay, let's get the fuck into it. With this first one, it's giving maybe 100%, but like I get the fucking advice with it. You know what I mean? 8 of Swords is coming out on bottom of the deck. You already fucking know how I feel about that card. You know what I mean? You already know. Like, 8 of Swords, like, I can't. 8 of Swords is, that is just mental fuckery. You know what I mean? That is where, that's the lies that we're telling ourselves, the low self-esteem shit, the things that are keeping us trapped, right? The things that are keeping us trapped in comfort zones, in misery, and self-pity, whatever, right? Okay. 3 of Swords, first card coming out, that's going to be, like, number one, the one thing, and we already, like, know this, you know what I mean? But that is going to be the one thing that you're going to have to, like, keep an eye out for, right? 3 of Swords, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups. 4 of Cups, Strength, 3 of Cups. I love that advice at the end there. The first, like, 4, including the bottom of the deck one, the 3 of Swords, especially with that fucking 4 of Cups, this is where... It's probably, like, not initially, you know what I mean? Because 4 of Cups is where you're dissatisfied or, like, you're discontent with the way things are, right? And, like, 3 of Swords, of course, this is probably exactly where your head fucking turns to when you get into this kind of mind frame, right? When it's like, oh, I didn't, whatever, it's not, like, it didn't turn out the way that I expected it to be within this first month, right? So now I'm in this 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords, where I'm thinking it's just, like, completely impossible. I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna quit, right? Queen of Cups, I will tell you, right? Like, Queen of Cups, and you're coming out in the upright, so give yourself a little fucking credit with this one. Like, Queen of Cups is coming out in the upright for a reason where it's, like, she can handle this, obviously, emotionally. Fuck, man. It's like an emotional, just emotional derail. Emotional derail, and then you get stuck in your fucking head about it. The advice with this, though, which you probably already fucking know, the Strength and the 3 of Cups, like, this is not impossible, right? That's why Strength is coming out. The 3 of Cups that's coming out with it is that, and you already know this, right? This always comes out. The 3 of Cups is going to be the connections that you're making are going to be so fucking important with hitting a goal like that. You know what I mean? And so that's, like, the one thing that the cards are like, yo, I want her to focus on this. I want her to, like, grind away at the connections that she's making with this job, right? That's what's going to bring her this kind of success with this. Obviously, you have the emotional maturity to fucking deal with this. Don't think that you don't. You know what I mean? You do. I get this. An emotional roller coaster. You can fucking do it, though. Like, seriously. I love that. And then it's like, yeah, kind of not like shutting off emotions. Not that. 7 of Wands is like getting into a mind frame of being, I don't know, kind of stubborn. Like, kind of stubborn about your goals. Anyway, I ain't mad. Hold on, I kind of want to do... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Air and Earth, I'm pretty sure, right? Or Earth and Air, rather. Hold on. The sneeze, I feel it. This is gonna drive me fucking crazy. Okay. Maybe not. Hold on. I thought it would be this, but, like, hold on. I just want to see what comes out. Oh, here we go. Both of them did come out. Let's see what's going on. Hold on. Interesting. Not intentionally. Not intentionally. Neither one of them. Yikes. The moon and the high priestess both came out in the reverse, and I want to talk about that moon card, because the moon card coming out in the reverse, typically to me, I'm like, oh, I would rather prefer to see that card come out in the reverse than in the upright. This is a case where it's like, depending on what the fuck comes out with it, right? Because moon card's fantastic. It can represent where you are like, you are becoming aware of the things that are in your subconscious. You are becoming aware of your fucking blind spots, right? You're releasing fear. You're becoming more fucking self-aware, shit like that. It can also represent, on the other side of that fucking coin, right? It can also represent where you're like, it's like choosing to be ignorant. You know what I mean? It's like choosing to live in Peter Pan land, for lack of a better term, right? It's like, no, I'm gonna choose, I know better, right? That's why moon's coming out in the reverse. I know better, but I'm gonna choose to be like self-deceptive, right? High priestess in the fucking reverse coming out. This is where both of these people are, yeah, I would say like, they know better, but they're not doing better. They are, it gives gaslighting self, where it's like, I'm not, I don't know, this to me is like, they're unknowingly doing it, or I'm sure they're probably experiencing the same thing. I'm sure they're probably experiencing the same exact thing. It's not where they're like sitting there like knowingly trying to like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the goal. I'm trying to manifest her back in. I would say you might be experiencing, well, obviously you are, right? Experiencing some of this too. They're living pretty, both of them, kind of isolating and not really connecting with the people around them, being very like superficial, but I'm not mad. It's not giving like, oh my fucking God, they're extremely superficial, like to the core. It just gives to me that they're isolating a lot right now, and probably the people that they're surrounding themselves with, they don't really know what the fuck is going on with them. But anyway, this would be like unknowingly manifesting. Like, both of them are doing it. Both of them came out. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, both of them. So like, thinking about you, yes, trying not to, but not intentionally like manifesting it. You know what I mean? Okay, word. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, hold on. This is the first one. Oh, fuck. This shit is gonna drive me fucking crazy. Ugh. Okay, well, I guess this kind of goes good into her, like, moon in reverse. Definitely. Moon in reverse, high priestess in reverse. It's giving envy. Not jealousy, envy, but also like mirroring back to her kind of shit qualities, and let me explain, okay? Knight of Pentacles in the fucking reverse, Chariot, Fool in the reverse, Empress, Knight of Cups, Strength. Love those last three, right? Period. Fucking period. That's probably you right there. The first three, though, that are coming out, this is just so giving her. Like, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, this to me is a direct mirror on the shit that she's probably not doing that she knows she probably needs to be fucking doing, right? The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, to me, I think that this is, it's not, because it's like a double-sided coin, right? Like, yes, on one side, it can represent someone who is, they're like they're pushing themselves too much, they're working too fucking much, they're too focused on the money, you know what I mean? They're not like being responsible with work, right? They're over fucking doing it. The other side of that, it can be that I'm lazy as shit, I'm not doing anything, and I'm expecting to reap all the rewards from it, right? I feel like that's more where she's at, where it's like, I'm irresponsible, maybe lazy. The Fool in the reverse, though, that's why I'm like, I just feel it's more not like workaholic. It's more like just irresponsible, being fucking lazy, like not, your priorities aren't fucking straight. The Fool card in the reverse represents someone who's being extremely reckless. It represents someone who's being like a fucking little kid, right? Like, grow up, like, get it together. Anyway, the Chariot card coming out with that, 100% this can represent like the move that she did, because I know that she did a pretty big move, but the Chariot card coming out though is it has to do with like her willpower, or the will to do something fucking different, right? Okay, what she's seeing, Empress, Knight of Cups, Strength. Yeah, it takes it, and I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true with that Strength card. It does take some, I want to say balls, but that's not the word I want to use on TikTok. You're going to have to forgive me. I'm tired. But it does take, like, some courage, right? It does. I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true with that card, right? It is taking you some courage to step outside of a fucking comfort zone, but you're doing it. And what she's probably seeing is that you are going to reap the rewards from this, right? She is not reaping the rewards from being irresponsible, lazy, having no incentive, having no, like, her priorities aren't straight. She's not going to get that kind of abundance doing that, right? She knows that. She knows that. Anyway, so it does give more, like, envy, more, like, damn, she's doing it. Like, she's doing the damn thing, and I'm not. Like, I'm over here where I'm just kind of expecting things to be just handed to me type shit. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Word. Okay. Oh, hold on. I might, let me do 3. I might want to do Oracle on that one, bitch. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just see what comes out with Tarot, though. Yeah, I want to do that career one on this. Hold on. Definitely your connections. 100%. World card coming out. Goddamn. Good for you. You know, I like to see that. The 10 of Pentacles coming out with that. Let me do one more. Hold on. Words. Absolutely. Definitely has to do with your connections. That is what is going to bring you long-term security, stability. 100%. And it could, I don't know, like, hold on. I'm trying to think back to that, that first question. I'm trying to think if I said something to the effect of coming out of comfort zones, because 2 of Wands is coming out, and that's what that represents, right? And it's good. Like, this is where, God, I haven't been on here in a minute, or I feel like I haven't read it for you in a minute, but I remember in some kind of private, this kind of shit was coming out, where it's like having a plan and executing it, right? Like, yes, this plan that you have, it is probably going to bring you outside of your comfort zone. It's going to feel fucking weird, right? It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to feel like you're a fraud, or it's going to feel like, I shouldn't be doing this, but it's like, no, you absolutely should be. This is all in the fucking plan, right? You're coming outside of your comfort zone, you're taking a fucking risk, and you're doing this. But yeah, it does have to do with connections, and I will say a lot of your connections might be online. World card, it comes across like that. It can be very like, what's the fucking word I'm thinking of? Like World Wide Web type shit with world card. Okay. Okay, word. I like this one, bitch. Cultivation. You are in the growing phase right now, and you must continue to water the seeds that you have planted in order to reap the rewards. And looking. Okay, word. It's okay to look for better work. Be discreet in your search. You need to be aligned with your life purpose to be fully satisfied. One more. And shedding. Good for you. Shedding. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to, oh, I love that. Okay, you need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine, and then bottom of the deck, moving up, you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion, move to a better home or office, and you climb the ladder of success, period. Courage. I just want to say that one came out underneath it. Okay, love that. Good for you, bitch. Okay, hold on, what was the last one? That last one, like, stop. Hold on. I'd be like, really? Really? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Oh my god. I just like have a feeling this one's gonna be a train wreck. I'm scared. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Oh, she is thinking. Thank God. And this gives like, okay. Not so, not as delusional as I thought it would be. Prideful. Never mind, I take that back. There is the fucking, High Priestess. Very... I guess that doesn't surprise me, because, like, it is a masculine energy, but don't we all fucking get like this? Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, which she loves that card tonight, I'll tell you that. That's like the third or the fourth time she's came out like that. But Knight of Pentacles, High Priestess, Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. This Seven of Pentacles is, like, this... putting on a front that things are not bothering her, probably trying not to really sit with it too long. The Nine of Swords is, or the, yeah, Nine of Swords, Jesus, I thought I said Nine of Wands. The Nine of Swords coming out is that this is where, I mean, she does hamster wheel some shit in her fucking mind. The King of Wands coming out is that she is the type of egotistical, would never admit that this is going on, would never admit that she is like, she's thinking about this, kind of like hamster wheeling some shit, would never admit that this is affecting her as deeply as it is. She would have to sit with fucking self and get real with self. She's not even trying to do that right now. She's not even trying to fucking do that right now. The Two of Cups coming out in the reverse, though, it is this separation that she's going through with you. It is on her fucking mind. She's trying to block it out. She's trying to, I get it, whatever. It don't make it fucking right. You know what I mean? But it is where she is very much utilizing her ego to ignore this, to heal her way through this. I mean, good luck with that. But, yeah, try not to think about it, but she is very egotistical, very, I don't even know another fucking word for that. Ego out of control. This, I don't even know what else to say. This separation is affecting her more than she would ever admit. I can't. Word, let's go. Hold that, boo. Let's get it. This could be well, it didn't help. But I think that this is something that she's probably been, I think, before. But, like, obviously, her seeing you, it didn't fucking help. You know what I mean? King of Cups, Five of Swords, Lovers. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Seven of Swords in reverse, Chariot, Empress in the fucking reverse. Those last three right there, it's definitely, like, seeing you doing your shit, it definitely didn't help, right? But I'm not mad about it. The first three coming out, though, oh, I would say, yes, like, this, she's been triggered before, right? The Five of Swords coming out with that, though, is that she, like, probably, like, this is ignoring it, right? But it's not really fucking going anywhere. Lover's card coming out. Sees you, and now it's kind of, like, hard to like, bury this. It's kind of hard to distract myself from this. It's kind of hard to, whatever, live in my little fucking high priestess land over here, right? Now that I see her doing this, like, yeah, now I'm a little bit more fucking triggered. What is triggering her is, I mean, it's the same shit. Was that the first question that we did? Whatever question that was when we were first polling for her. What's triggering her is her naivete, insecurity, willpower, lack of willpower, I would say even lack of growth in her life is definitely Empress in the reverse as well. It all boils down to her, though, and her discipline with self and the willpower that she has to do something different. Yeah, I will say that her seeing you live didn't help. But I'm not mad about it, bitch. You know what I mean? Because Seven of Swords in the reverse is like, she's not like in the Seven of Swords. It's not like, oh, okay, like I'm over here trying to like fucking ignore this even more, whatever. It's like, oh my god, I seen her, and now like the truth is, it's very fucking clear. You know what I mean? Word, keep doing it. I'm not mad. But no, I would say triggered before, seeing you live did not help. It made it worse, but I'm not mad. It mirrored back to her some shit, and you can never be mad about that. Okay. Word. I know. I'm like, I don't really care. Good. All right, hold on. Hold on, boo-boos. Okay. Ugh. It'd be really cool if I could sneeze. It'd be great. Oh, God. Elena, are you in here, boo? Word. Okay, hold on, bitch. Hold on. Word. Absolutely. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's go. Okay, hold on. Jesus, this fucking deck has had enough of me. Hold on, y'all. I need to make sure that this is not frozen. Okay. Let's go. I'm already not happy. Hold on. These are only 2 cards. Let me see what the fuck else comes out. Oh, okay. Good thing I waited. Hold on. I want to do 3 more. I want to see, whatever, I got his shit. I want to see what the advice is for you, though. Fucking know it. Okay, 2 more. 100%. 1 more. Word. I'm going to start with you, okay? Because, like, oh my god, walk with me, okay? This is going to be gotta be, like, a long one question. I'm going to try to keep it together. Okay. The advice for this, because, like, you know the context that you wrote on there, right? It's like, I don't know. What do I do? Right? Cards coming out. Queen of Wands, 4 of Swords, Justice in the reverse. The one thing that Tarot does not want you to do, right? Or the one thing that Tarot does want you to do, I should say. have the fucking confidence to stand on business, right? The justice in the reverse is the one thing that it's like warning against, right? It's like, yes, you are being encountered with justice right now. What I'm worried about is you not standing in your truth, right? What I'm worried about is you not, because that's what justice is, right? Justice is no matter what the fuck the circumstance is, what situation we're in, who the fuck we're dealing with, does not matter. If we are standing in our fucking truth, that is the only thing that matters to God, right? When that fucker comes out in the reverse, it's like when our back's pushed up against the wall, are we gonna cower down? Are we going to not be honest? Are we going to not stand in our fucking truth, right? That's the only thing that tarot cares about, where it's like, I know you have it in you, you're Queen of Wands, you've been thinking about it. You know exactly what the fuck you want to say in a Four of Wands, or excuse me, in a Four of Swords, right? The whole point of a Four of Swords, like, yeah, you've probably been sitting here and you have thought about it. The sword that he's laying on in this fucking card, right? It represents clarity, truth, communication, right? And so it's like, no, you know what you want to say, period. You got it down. Okay, now you say something, right? Here's how the fuck it pans out, and like, it's like you already know, you know what I mean? Four of Cups, King of Cups, I already know. He's been coming out like this with this question, right? Four of Cups, King of Cups, Seven of Swords in the reverse, not mad. And then Magician in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. That's gnarly. That sucks for him. The Four of Cups, King of Cups. What is going to fucking happen, right? You guys are in the fours, right? I like her four because she's over here where she's like, I've thought about it. I know what I want to say. I have clarity on this. I'm going to fucking stand on my I'm going to stand on business, right? Word. Okay, now I say something. He's over here in the 4-2 where he's also encountered with this, where he's like, shit, I'm in the Four of Cups. He's looking at it wrong, right? He is going to be confronted with feelings whether he fucking likes it or not. That's why the King of Cups is coming out. That's why the Seven of Swords in the reverse is coming out. He is encountered with some fucking truth. He has to get honest with self, right? Four of Cups. What is going to happen is he's going to fumble this. I'm telling you, he fucking is. And he is going to regret it. That is always a Four of Cups. You are going to fucking regret not taking that chance that was right in front of you. It sucks. I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? Maybe this is a hard lesson he's got to fucking learn. Sorry about it, bud. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Magician reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands. The reverse shit right here is that, yeah, he's probably, like, let's just say, for example, that, I mean, whether he goes or not, right? Whatever. He's going to be over here where he is trying to put up an illusion, trying to put up a front that, whatever, I'm so happy. Like, let's just say, for example, that this is like he moved, right? I could totally see this with the situation. Let's say that you communicated, you stood on your shit, whatever, you washed your hands clean of it. It's like, whatever, I stood in my fucking justice, right? I said what I needed to fucking say, and that's it. I'm in this Queen of Wands, right? I had the confidence to do it, and I did it. Now he's moved. Now he's over here in the Magician in reverse and the fucking Six of Wands in reverse, where he's like putting on this front that this is the best decision that he made. He's like, oh no, I made, like, this is great. This is great. This is fantastic. I'm so happy. Are you? Are you? Because if you were, that shit wouldn't come out in the reverse, right? You're over here where the Six of Wands is coming out, where it represents, like, failing. You know what I mean? It represents that you're not getting the recognition that you thought you would get, okay? Ace of Wands in the reverse coming out is that, yeah, he hits a huge fucking block. It doesn't surprise me. Shit can always fucking change, but yeah, this is so, like, he is going, and we know that, bitch. That King of Cups has been coming out steady for him, like, every time that we pull for a question like this. It's like, whether, he's gonna get confronted with his fucking feelings. He's gonna have to get honest about them, right? His struggle is communicating that shit to you, and, like, being able, and, like, whatever. You'd probably be so much happier if you actually did, like, communicate this with her. You know what I mean? If you actually came out and you actually, you know what I mean? You confronted your feelings. You told her how the fuck you felt, right? Told her that, whatever, even if you do move, that I'm scared of this. I'm scared of this failing. I'm scared of this relationship fucking, not going anywhere. I'm terrified of that. You know what I mean? That, okay. I'd be like, whatever, go ahead and fucking communicate that with her, but you're gonna sit over here and you're gonna let this just fester. You're gonna let this, I don't know. It's so much regret that's coming out with this. It's fucking sad. Not for you. I mean, you know what I mean? It's sad for him. This is a hell of a lot of regret in all of this, aside from like King of Cups, Four of Cups, Seven of Swords in reverse, Magician, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands, all that shit in reverse. Major regret. Major regret. I hear you, bitch. I feel that, though. I feel like God, he's gonna keep it to himself. He's gonna regret it. I can't. Oh my God! How fucking long was that pause for? Stop. How long was that pause? Can you guys see me? Oh my God. Hold on. Bitch, work. Hello? Okay. Oh my God. Hold on. Please tell me you guys can see me on here. Oh. Excuse me. Period. Elena, are you still in here, bitch? Drop another question, boo, because you sent in to do a yes or no as well. Go ahead and send me another question if you can think of one, boo. Don't piss me off. Sorry. Elena didn't piss me off. Of course. I got restricted. I don't even give a shit. This is probably over me. Me over here just cussing. Elena don't piss me off. It's these masculines that piss me the fuck off. I can't with this shit no more. I can't do this. You know what I mean? I can't. I can't live like this. Hold on. Hold on, dudes. I got one more question for Elena if she can think of one. Hold it. Oh, wait. Hold on. What does that say? Bitch, get out of my way. Okay. Oh my God, stop. Oh my God. Okay, don't piss me off. Okay, hold on. I swear, if I see a fucking page come out, Elena, I'm gonna crash the fuck out. Okay. Sorry, I have to prepare myself. Oh my God. I bet you anything a page is gonna come out with this. Definitely is. Definitely is. I'm shocked. Page did not come out. 10 of Cups in the reverse. Hold on. 10 of Cups in the reverse, 9 of Wands in the reverse. Jesus, reverse cards tonight. 10 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse. Sun, 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Yes. This is obviously showing us too, like, some more stuff that he's gonna be like talking to you about and shit like that. The first 3 that are coming out though, like the 10 of Cups in reverse, yes, this is where I actually want to talk about that 9 of Wands in the reverse. 9 of Wands in the reverse is someone who I just know. You know what I mean? I just know this motherfucking him. It is such a, because 9 of Wands regardless represents someone who has walls up. The difference between that, like, coming out in the upright and the reverse, right? That coming out in the upright is someone is still willing to put themselves out there and when they're in the 9 of Wands in the upright, right? It's like, whatever, I've been hurt, I've been fucking traumatized, I have been through hell, right? but I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep putting myself out there. I'm going to keep fucking moving forward. 9 of Wands in the reverse is where it's like I have my walls up and I'm like giving up. I'm staying there. You know what I mean? Like I'm staying in my shit. I'm staying in me guarding myself, right? Okay. 10 of Wands in the, or excuse me, 10 of Cups in the reverse is where he's going to be affected by, I'm going to say separation for lack of a better term with you. He's going to be affected by it, right? But he's not going to come out and fucking say this. You know what I mean? 8 of Cups in the reverse. What he's going to avoid saying like I'm going to miss you. This is affecting me more than I thought it would, right? Whatever. So yes, he's going to be doing this shit, right? He might come at the angle, or he might, like, I don't know exactly how the fuck he would do it. But like 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, like he's going to try to come at it from an angle of, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think. He's going to be talking about his goals with work. He's going to be talking about like his plans or whatever, like with moving and shit like that. He somehow like ties that in there. He somehow ties this in there with that. It's definitely when you guys see each other. 100%. Dead ass. I know. I would love to see you fucking... Because the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Wands is coming out on bottom of the deck. So, you know, like, I would just love you to hit him with that. You know, I would. Like, you know, like, oh, you want to fucking beat around the bush and ask me if I'm gonna fucking miss you? Here you go. Here you go. Here's my 4 Swords shit I've been thinking about. What up now? Oh, that'd be so good. But anyway, beating around the bush is what this is. Beating around the bush. 100%. Beat around the fucking bush. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I hate the 8 of Cups in the reverse sometimes. Because it is avoidance. It's avoidance. You know what I mean? Fuck, Jesus. Okay. I can't. Sorry it took so fucking long on those. Okay, oh my god. I was like, it took so long on those questions. Okay. Anna, are you in here, bitch? Hold on. I gotta pull my TikTok. I hope I can still sign in. Hold on. Bitch. Okay. There we go. Okay. Wake up. Okay, word. What do I want? Actually, I might do this one. Hold on. This one. I'll do this one too. Okay, hold on, boo. Okay, yes, this one. Okay. Let's fucking get it. Let's see what's up. Okay, I'm gonna start with as many. I'm gonna start with Oracle on this. And then we gonna get into Tarot. I think I'm using a different Tarot, excuse me, than the last time that I pulled for this. Hold on. Just to see if anything similar comes out. Okay. Alright, you know the drill, boo. Let's fucking get it. Where's my shit? There it is. Okay. Let me start. How do I want to do this? Let me just get like overall general energy for this between them. Friendship. Yeah, that straight does not, damn, same, I'm pretty sure that I used this deck one time when I pulled for them. The red flag card's coming out on bottom of the deck where it does represent that he, maybe she, but I'm pulling more for him, right? And I'm feeling like it's him. It's more where he sees it as like being like, yeah, we're friends, whatever, we kick it, shit like that. Like it's all ha ha he he. But at the end of the day, like I do take, like I'm taking heed when it comes to this. You know what I mean? Like I know the type of person she is, 100%. And I believe that because the receipts card is coming out and it does represent that there is this friendship, right? Friendship card's coming out. It's like, yes, there is this friendship, but there's also kind of like this evidence that he has where it's like, I wouldn't like jeopardize that. I wouldn't, I don't know. I wouldn't take like such a, like, I wouldn't do such a risky, like irresponsible move. Like I wouldn't do that. But this is where he's like, yeah, like we, like whatever, there's good memories between us. You know what I mean? Like we're friends. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Okay. Not bad. All right, let's go. Again, I'm almost certain that I used a different deck the last time that I pulled for this. Eight of Pentacles is coming out where I'm like almost certain that some Pentacles cards did come out the last time that I was pulling for him too. And it does give where it's like, yeah, it is kind of just strictly like, I mean, work is priority with this. Okay. No. Definitely no. I would say for him. And I would stand on that. He seems to come out like that quite a bit. It's the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. And so he seems to be the one that probably really held the boundary, or, I mean, his priorities were fucking straight, right? Like, he's not gonna, like, it is work to him. It's not really, like, the relationship, but there's not really, like, anything deeper than that. It's kind of like, yeah, it's work, like, whatever. Like, yeah, it's fun. It's ha-ha, he-he, shit like that. One more. No, I think he kind of might have ghosted this a little bit. Let me fucking explain, though. Okay. No, I don't. And the fucking Hermit card coming out on bottom of the deck, bitch. Like, I just, like, no, they're not, like, kicking it. Like, no, they're not talking. They probably won't be. You know what I mean? But the King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles coming out as current challenge situation, right? Like, this is a situation between them. He seems to be the one that's more mature. You know what I mean? The one that probably has his priorities more straight. But this is where his energy is like, yeah, this is like strict business. I'm at work. That's how King of Pentacles in the upright is, right? Their priorities are straight. The Eight of Pentacles coming out is like, yeah, I'm just here to like do a job. You know what I mean? The shit coming out for her, it is Moon and Death in the reverse. And like, I don't know why this gives that, like every time I fucking read for her. The Moon coming out is a very delusional card, okay? And the Death card, it just is what it is. The Death card coming out in the reverse is that this is someone who is they're stuck in patterns. This to me is someone who's just unawakened, right? This is someone who, I don't know, just not much growth probably. Kind of does the same shit over and over again, thinks that is going to bring him happiness, joy, that this kind of shit's going to work in the long run, whatever. The shit coming out for him, I will say, oh, and I will say too, with this kind of stuff coming out for her, is that she very much could have gotten left kind of like in the dust, in the dark, whatever. I don't know, like, really how their connection or whatever, like, ended. I think I've pulled before that, like, she got a job or whatever, but I will say, Three of Swords, Justice in the reverse, this is something that he doesn't feel too good about, where he's, like, ghosted it, right? Like, he doesn't talk to her. This could, because Three of Swords is, like, he does feel, especially with that Justice in the reverse, there is some guilt that he has over this, where I would say, yeah, she probably, like, whatever. This to me is like, shit, she was probably under the impression that, like, this friendship would kind of carry beyond that, and it didn't, and he didn't handle that the best way. Like, he didn't straight up tell her, like, yo, we don't work anymore, so let's just, like, you know what I mean? Let's just go our separate ways. This is probably where she, like, reached out to him and he just, like, never said anything. You know what I mean? And just never fucking said anything to her. Just ghosted it. Just left it. Just whatever. Anyway, he's not proud of that. I will say that. And, like, you shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you feel that way, just be straight up with her. Just tell her, like, yo, just be, like, we don't, you know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna be friends. Like, it was fun or whatever and cute, but whatever. Okay, anyway. The Three of Wands and the Seven of Swords coming out in the subconscious here. They, again, like, this has come out too in past readings with them where it's like, yeah, I could see, like, flirtatious behavior, but never taking it beyond that. It does, and I will say that, like, I think he sent some kind of message or some shit like that, where he's like, yeah, it's just kind of, like, typical messy work shit. I 100% believe him. I don't think it's anything deep to him. It's not that deep to him. You know what I mean? It's not. The Five of Swords and the Six of Cups coming out in the reverse. This is where there is some boundaries that are implemented, and this, I would say this is even current right now. There's boundaries that are implemented where it's like, we're not... It's just not, this is in the past, and it's not necessarily something that I want to revisit or not something that I want back in my life. Yeah, we were friends. Yeah, there's some cute memories. I can leave it there. You know what I mean? This is not where he's like, oh my God, like, I'm thinking about her all the time. I want to reconnect with her. It's just not that deep to him. It's not. What else should I get? I don't know. I'm wondering if I should pull more for her. Hold on, boo. I wonder if I should pull... Ooh, should I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull... I don't usually do this, but I would like to see what comes out for him with this. I'm gonna pull message cards for him towards her. I want to see the tea. This is a good deck, though. This one's gonna give it to us pretty straight. This one is. This deck is fucking gnarly. Okay, hold on. This is for him in regards to her. Word. Again. I just, yeah. This is tea. Okay. And I'm pulling messages from him to her, right? And this is from the Love Me, Love Me Not deck. This is a good deck. It is very honest. Trust me, I only pull this deck when I'm like, okay, like, give it to me for fucking real. How, like, yo, tell me even if it hurts. Okay. This would be messages to her from him. I'm not really into you, but I do like the attention that you give me. Well, I believe that. 100%. Fucking hilarious. Okay. How many should I get? Should I do 6 of these? Okay. Okay, the energy, there is an energy between us, a vibe that can't be denied. That I believe. I do think they were kind of friends. I don't see you in a romantic way. Hold on. I recognize the potential between us, but I also harbor some insecurities, or uncertainties, excuse me. It's comforting to know that we have each other's support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more. Okay, word. Okay. My heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past. Okay. And I often wonder if you feel the same way. Yeah, this doesn't... Again, this is friends, not romantic. Not even so much like taking it to, I don't know, like that sexual, like, you know what I mean? Like, not even really taking it there. I would say if it, like, the worst it probably would have gotten, yeah, I would see them getting like flirtatious and stuff like that, kind of like being messy boots at work, but definitely not deep to him. I'm not mad. Yeah, they definitely are not, kicking it now. Okay. I'll take it. Alright. Alright. Hold on. I think you got a full too. Hold on, boo. I gotta pull your message up. Hold up, bitch. Let me get the shit out of my way. This one. Actually, I don't want to use this deck for you guys. Or for this full. I'm gonna switch. Okay. Oh, what did you want to do for your full, or boo? Who else do I have on here? Cindy, that's who it is next. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited for that one. Okay, hold on, y'all. Dish one. Hold on. Hi, bro.
Hello.
Hi, baby.
I don't want to.
You stay home. You didn't go? Why? What's the matter?
I'm just tired.
Aw. Why didn't you take a nap?
I'm not a napper.
Well, I am.
Must be nice.
Stop. What are you doing?
I'm watching YouTube interviews.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I'm reading cards.
I watched long enough to like.
On my thing?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I didn't see you in here. How come you don't ever comment? He's gonna come in here now.
Well, because I'm watching YouTube shit. You don't want me watching you anyway.
Okay. Okay, hold on. I want this one too. Okay. I actually might use a different oracle, bitch. Hold on. I would be interested to see what comes out with this. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, word. Word. Okay, I got you, boo. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna do, I want to try different, like, it's like similar, but they're different. Oracle on this one. Hold on. Dishwan. Hold on, I gotta wait for him to get the fuck out of here. Hold on. Because he don't need to hear this. Well, she's probably in here. Hold on. Hold on, Anna. Hold on, bitch. Did anyone else fucking sleep like shit last night? Bitch, I woke up at 1 and could not go back to bed. Well, hurry up and go so you can come home.
Is he on there?
No, not really. Not like I thought it would be. What?
I still want to.
Did Aaliyah go in the shower at all?
Yeah, she's in there.
Oh, good for her. Hold on. I think he's trying to be nosy. What are you doing in there?
Washing shit. Procrastinating.
So get out of here then so I can do this reading.
Fine, but I'm not happy about it.
Are you gonna go?
Yes. Fucking hate everything.
You might have a good day. You know, maybe you need it. Especially after this afternoon. Listen, go to the fucking gym, do your shit so you can come home and be in a good mood for me. Goodbye.
But I miss you.
I miss you too, but I have to do these readings, baby. Okay.
You like my shoes?
They're amazing.
My wife got me these.
That's awesome. I'm supposed to get a purse tomorrow that I'm gonna put together.
Sounds pretty ghetto.
Wow.
You gotta put it together yourself?
It's a project, okay? Fucking hater. Get out of my hair.
Fucking Hermes.
What does Hermes mean?
Isn't that what the brand was?
Oh no. Oh, you're okay. Bye.
No, ho, I paid for 30 minutes. You fucking give me 30
Why is it
minutes.
singing like that?
Because it says it's dry. I
Oh.
hate that shit. You pay for a time and then it thinks it's done and then it stops.
You're cute.
I'm gonna beat this thing's ass. You're cute. Shut up. Go to bed.
Okay. I love you. Bye. Okay, Jesus. Listen, I can't fucking focus. Listen, he just wasted 8 minutes of my life right there. I can't focus. Everybody in this fucking house knows when I'm on live, put your fucking headphones on or go in the other room. You know what I mean? Get out of my face. All right, Anna. Anna's like, can you get to it? Anna, let's get the fuck into it, bitch. Okay. Current, you know the drill. Let's go. God. Like, get out of here. Okay. Okay, word. Okay. Yeah, this one's kind of similar. This oracle kind of called her out a little bit, which is hilarious. Okay, we'll get into this though. That is so funny, Anna. Let me see outcome. Okay. Yeah, he's giving very, I believe that. Damn, that, what you said on there. What did you fucking say? Hold on. He told me the other day that I'm giving mixed signals. It is coming across like that. He genuinely fucking feels that way. Hold on. You know what? But I'm not... Like, Anna's energy is not giving, like, oh my god, she's, like, such a fucking player, you know what I mean? Or she's, like, totally, you know, mind-fucking him and stuff. Your energy is completely fucking understandable, and I think kind of hilarious, you know what I mean? Like, kind of hilarious, and I think that's why it's confusing him. Hold on, I might want to pull a couple more for that outcome. Okay, hold on. Let me get into it. Okay, so let me fucking explain. Okay, current energy, peace, confusion. Okay. The confusion card that's coming out, it is very Seven of Cups, like what you said that he's saying, right? Where it does represent that, like, someone... God, I can't wait to see what comes out with his tarot. But it does represent where someone is, like, uncertain, they're not sure, they're confused on how this person's really feeling about them. And you could be feeling the same exact way because this is your guys' energy together, right? So you're probably feeling the same fucking way too. You're probably over here in this confusion where you're like, well, I feel the same way too. Like, I don't really know how he feels. You know what I mean? Like, I'm confused. I'm unclear. You know what I mean? The Peace card coming out, though, which I love that as the first card because that is genuinely how these two people feel about this, where it's like, it's very Six of Pentacles. It's very Two of Cups, right? Where it's like, there's such a, like, harmonious energy between us. There's such a balance. There's such peace, right? There's such peace in this connection, right? But I am confused about how they feel about me. You know what I mean? Like, I am kind of unclear on that. Who should I start with? I'm going to start with him, okay? Because he's the one that fucking, you know what I mean? He's kind of the one that said this, but Curse and Fantasy is coming out. The Curse card that's coming out for him, like, no doubt it can represent where, like, oh my god, like, someone's putting a fucking hex on him. I'm not so much feeling that, but I do feel like that is where his head's at. And that is, because it can represent someone who's, like, in a, it's very, like, Nine of Wands-ish. Probably, like, in the reverse, or, like, a Eight of Swords would be a great one for that. Where it's like, I am so, like, what's the word? Is it pessimistic? Like, I am so, like, I can't see the silver lining. I am so take it to the fucking negative. I so talk myself out of it before I even do it. It's, I feel like she's gonna break up with me and we're not even together type shit. I feel like I'm not good enough type shit, right? The fantasy, so I'm going to come back to that card though. The fantasy card that's coming out for him is very Ten of Cups, where it's like what he does is that he's over here and he's daydreaming, he's fantasizing, that's what fantasy represents, right? Like he's over here where he's like imagining what this would be like to be in a relationship, right? And then boom, that negative mindset takes him the fuck out, where it's like, I don't know. Well, obviously we'll get more detailed when we get into tarot, but you just see it's like, well, yeah, he's over here where he's like fantasizing about a relationship. He thinks about it. And then like his negative mindset it just blocks it. You know what I mean? And you're over here hilarious. It's beginnings and lusting, where I'm like, period, right? Like I'm sure he is confused. But, like, it's not malicious and it's not like you're meaning to, you know what I mean? But the beginnings card that's coming out is that this is a fresh slate with him, right? You're over here where you're like, okay, we're starting over in this connection. I want to take this in a different direction, right? Like, you know what I mean? I'm ready to, let's start again. Let's see what the fuck, you know what I mean? The lusting card coming out is so funny because it's like, that's probably how you're feeling, like, towards him, where it's like, I'm not, so you see the difference where he's over here kind of like in a Ten of Cups and you're over here probably more in like a, like, Knight of Wands energy, where you're like, I'm not so much like fantasizing about a relationship, but I am like kind of wanting to get down with it. I mean, like, there is like sexual tension here and that's kind of at the forefront of my mind, you know what I mean? Not saying that you're shallow or that's all the fuck you want, right? But that is just like the main energy that you're in, where it's just like, I'm like really attracted to him. Like I am lusting after him, you know what I mean? And he's over here where he's like, well, I'm over here thinking about what a relationship would be like, and I'm over here struggling with like my negative mindset, you know what I mean? And it is confusing me because like I don't know how does she just want me for sex? I know that she wants me, you know what I mean? But like how does she want me? Anyway, you could be feeling the same way too. We'll obviously get more into it when we get into tarot, but like I just find your cards so funny because I'm like, yo, I don't know, you would just expect like you would expect like a flip, you know what I mean? You would expect like a feminine to really be coming out with like fantasizing, like thinking about a relationship. You'd probably see like a lusting card more come out for masculines, and you just see it switch where she's like, I wouldn't mind. Like, I wouldn't mind fucking getting down. And he's over here where he's like, yeah, I'm just like daydreaming about her. Anyway, nourish and bitterness is coming out in the subconscious. This I do like, right? Because the Nourish card is representative of like these two people on an individual level. They are both after self-growth. They are both focused on self and being better, right? The bitterness card is the shit that they're working themselves out of, where it's like, I don't want to stay in resentment. I don't want to stay in anger. I don't want to stay in hurt feelings. I don't want to stay in like self-pity, right? I don't want to stay there. And so I'm doing shit where because I don't want to be that way, right? I would say he could be struggling with that a little bit, probably more like I just feel like he probably wouldn't be struggling with that as much, just because he's got the curse card coming out on his side, where I just think he probably struggles more with resentment, right? About shit he's been through. Anger at himself, probably taking it out on self type shit. But anyway, the shit coming out for outcome, I do want to put a pin in because I feel, God, I don't know whose energy it is. So hold on, bitch. Let me see current. Anyway, those are fucking hilarious. King of Swords, Four of Cups coming out as current. Listen, I'm happy that he's coming out in the upright. I will say though that he is probably intellectualizing his feelings, and his feelings probably make him really fucking uncomfortable. The King of Swords coming out though is that when he's coming at this connection with you, he is trying desperately not to get too caught up in his emotions, right? So he's like, I'm coming at this connection where I'm just trying to be really rational. I'm trying to be like really level-headed, you know what I mean? The Four of Cups though is what's tripping him out. I hope he realizes this. I don't know, I want to see what his clarifier is. But the Four of Cups does represent that him being in such a, okay, he's not like cold-hearted, right? That's not a thing with the King of Swords. It's not their first priority though, right? And so I'm like, I know he has feelings, but he's kind of like setting those to the side right now. He's trying to remain very rational in this situation. it's having a Four of Cups effect on him right now, where he's like, I have feelings for her. Me being in this kind of like rational state of mind, it is blocking me from what I truly want, right? That is a Four of Cups. This opportunity is being fucking handed to him, and he's handling it the wrong way, right? He does have a block on his side. It's Ace of Wands in the reverse, so let's fucking see what it is. What is his block? What the fuck is going on? Ooh, he's got the Devil. Hold on. I'm gonna pull some more for him. Good for you. Matches again. You guys do come out as, that's not the first time I've seen you guys come out like that. And I think you guys came out like this in a reading that I did like on the other two. Like she's seen you guys like this too. But you're coming out as the Queen of Swords in this. And so I will say you're coming out in the subconscious of this energy where you do have an easier time with, I don't know, like working on self type shit. You've probably been doing it longer than he has. But you are not the type of person it doesn't look like. Maybe sometimes you just struggle with it, but I think for the most part, you're not someone who tries to stay in self-pity, bitterness, fucking anger, shit like that. He's struggling with it though, he is. Where's he at? Oh my God, this boy, okay. Similar energy, okay. Hold on, bitch. Let me do two more for him. I apologize in advance. I'm probably gonna go over on this reading. This is tea though, it's good. Okay. One more for him. God damn this guy. Okay, let's go. Page of Cups coming out on bottom of the deck. Page of Wands, okay, like whatever. This shit coming out on bottom of the deck though. This is kind of where their feelings are at right now, or like where the connection's at, right? It's like we both, Page of Cups, we both have feelings for each other, but we're not acting on them, right? We're just in this page energy where it's like, we kind of play with the idea, we flirt with each other, we talk, but we're not taking action on these feelings right now, right? Okay. Like I say, he's coming out as King of Swords, Four of Cups. This is his trip up. He's over here where he's like rationalizing, whatever, trying to like just set his feelings aside right now. Four of Cups is what he's going through, where he does feel like he's missing an opportunity with you. I'll come back to that. The shit coming out on your side is so funny because he reflects it in his clarifiers over here. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which I know came out as a warning, I think, in a last reading. But Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Six of Swords. He's over here in a fucking King of Pentacles in the reverse and a Two of Swords. And so these two people, it's like, this is what they're not necessarily, like, this is kind of their mask right now. Both of them are doing this. And they're coming out as double matches. They're coming out like this and they're coming out as swords matches, right? And so they're both doing this shit. Where they're over here and they're like, and it probably looks a little bit different for him because I know it's not the first time I've seen that for him either, where it's like, yeah, he's probably very focused on like, whatever, work, fucking money, trying to like build my stability back up, blah, 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 all that shit, right? These two people though, when they come out in the reverse, it's like I'm being, and it's fine, like whatever. It's selfish. You know what I mean? It's like, and I get it. Like, I get it with the context that you wrote because it's like, I'm being selfish, I'm being guarded, I am putting myself first. I completely fucking get it. I understand like why you would be because of the shit that happened in the past. I understand why he would be because of the fucking toxicity that he went through, right? But these two people are hard-headed, both of them. Where they're both in the reverse and neither one of them are like surrendering to admitting how they're feeling. They're at like a fucking standstill right here. You know what I mean? Okay. Six of Swords coming out for you. It's not, you're over here where you're like, well, I can work myself, like I can work my way out of this. I'm not like that stubborn. I am stubborn, but like, you know what I mean? If he gave me an opening, or you know what I mean? If there was an opening to talk about feelings and shit, I'd take it. You know what I mean? He's over here where he's like, I am in a Two of Swords, Two of Cups. I know I have feelings for her and I know she's got feelings for me, but I won't fucking say anything. I'm not going to say anything right now because I don't really know what the fuck to say, right? I will say that he's probably dealing with a ton of residual damage from that fucking relationship that he was in. And especially because I think he's doing well for the most part. I really do. But when I've read for him in the past, whoever the fuck he was with, that person would come across as like a Queen of Wands in the reverse, where it seemed like a super vindictive energy, a very hold on, I'm gonna go around this, a very narcissistic energy. And so he is still dealing with that devil, right? Like he's still dealing with the shit that he's been through. You know what I mean? And so he's over here where he's like, yes, I'm out of it. But, like, I still deal with that shit. I still deal with, like, the anger towards self. I still deal with my resentment towards that person. I still deal with, whatever, the hurt, the pain, the fucking anger that I've been through with that, right? I have feelings for this person over here, but I don't know what to do with them. I'm over here in a 2. I know that I have them. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, right? I love to see that he's coming out as a 3 of Swords in the reverse in that outcome, and a fucking 9 of Wands in the upright, right? Where he's like, I'm not going to stay there anymore, right? 3 of Swords. This is also, it's not a bad card when it comes out in the reverse. It doesn't fucking have to be. This to me is where he's like, I'm going to, instead of sit here with these feelings, just sit here and keep them to myself, I'm going to say something, right? 9 of Wands. I'm fucking scared to. He's not going to do it perfect. You know what I mean? But I do believe, hold on, where was that? I do believe that. But again, bitch, like with that, like, whatever, like, oh, you're giving me mixed signals, whatever. But about, like, I don't want to label anything until I'm back and we can meet up. I kind of think it's a little bit of a cop-out to give him time to think about what the fuck to say. Like, but I don't think he would say that too. He's not going to be like, listen, Anna, I have feelings for you, but I don't know how to communicate these right now. And so I'm trying to just buy myself time for when you get back. That way I feel like I'll be more like clear-headed and I'll be able to communicate them more. Like he would never fucking say that, but that's what he wants to say. Anyway, and to answer your question too, yeah, that still stands the same. That's not where his focus is at. His focus during this time for like the next, however, what is it? Hold on. It's until Cancer season. How long is that? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So 5-6 months. He's over here where he's still focusing on like building, like it is a little shallow, but whatever, I get it. It's where he's building his stability back up. It's where he's like probably working his fucking ass off, probably trying to stack money. Whatever. That's what he's gonna be doing. Trust me, he ain't gonna be, you know, whatever. And again, I guess maybe the only thing I could see him doing is like, but it's not even that bad. You know, I don't even want to say that. I'm like, maybe he would be like drinking or like, you know, like smoking. Like I can see maybe that, but he's not up to like no good. Anyway. That conversation is definitely going to fucking happen when you get back. Dead ass. And I do believe that he's going to have more clarity. Again, though, I kind of feel like it's a little bit like him saying that. Like, he don't really mean that. Like, what he means to fucking say is like, I want to talk to you about this when you come back because I don't know how to talk about my feelings right now. And so I'm just going to kind of like use that as a crutch. I'm going to kind of use that as an excuse to like not talk about this right now. Hold on, bitch. I'm going to get message card. Fucking guy. I'll do 6. Let's go. Word. I relate to you on so many levels. I believe that my love life isn't a priority at the moment. I really value your opinion and the unique perspective that you offer. I'm totally in love with you. I often wonder if you feel the same way. One more. And I wonder what would happen if we joined forces. You're the person that I want to do life with. Here's this little 2 of Swords. Am I even good enough for you? I'm happy that energy is still the same. You know what I mean? Like, still believe that. I still believe there's definitely conversation in that outcome about a commitment. I believe that that's his intention still. He's got feelings. He doesn't know. And I get it. He doesn't know what to do with them right now. He's in a lot of fantasizing. And Which, you know what? I'm kind of glad that you are like gone, because like I just feel like if you were to like knock boots with him, he would get so fucking derailed. He'd get so confused. I don't think he could handle it. I don't think he can handle it right now. You know what I mean? I don't think he can. Anyway. Okay. Not bad, bitch. I'm not mad. Word. Okay, hold on, y'all. Yeah, very curious to see what the fuck happens when you get back. You know what I mean? God, I can't wait to see how that fucking conversation goes. Okay, hold on. Oh, my tummy's upset. Ugh. Okay. I'm glad that we used that different deck too. That was fun. Okay. Cindy, are you in here, boo? Hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. Word, hold on, bitch. I'm gonna do Dishwan. Where's your message? Okay. Word. Oh, okay. Hold on, bitch. Hold up. I'm so excited for this. Bitch. There we go. Hold on. I gotta shuffle that one more time. Hold on. Indigestion. God. Yuck. Oh. Listen. I shouldn't have ate pizza today. Ugh. That's probably what's upsetting my stomach. Okay. Hold on, boo. Okay. All right. You know the drill. I am going to start with Oracle. Let's fucking see the energy together, separately, subconscious outcome. Let's fucking get it. Okay. Let's go. Where's my music? Okay, let me see current. Let me see current. Really? Oh, booze. Why? Interesting. No shade. No shade. It kind of looks like you may be, you appear to be the one that has walls up in comparison to him. You know what I mean? Like, you seem to be, I don't know, more of a runner-esque type energy up in comparison to him. But hold on. One more for you. Why are you like this, Cindy? What is going on? Where is he at? He's great. His energy looks great. Oh my God, that outcome is so warning. Why? Okay, let's get into it. What the fuck is this? Okay, this is good. I love the warning and shit like that. And I'm happy to see that he's coming across very stable. Okay, infatuation is coming out on bottom of the deck. This is very, like, Two of Cups, probably Devil. You know what I mean? Where there is obviously huge attraction, and probably, and I would even say for him, yeah, there's a huge attraction, but I also feel like there could be, like, this obsession kind of shit in this relationship too. Not bad, and it's not, like, toxic as shit, at least not from what I'm seeing now, like, seriously. But I could see where he's very... like, that could freak you out. Like, I could see where he's, like, very obsessed, like, very about you, and you're kind of like, is that a red flag? Like, why are you so into me? Anyway, hiding their true feelings and safe love is coming out as current challenge situation, right? This safe love, I totally believe that. Where it's like, this is safe, 100%. This is where there's trust, there's security. This is home. You know what I mean? The hiding their true feelings, though, because of the shit that's coming out on your side, I'm like, there is someone here They feel that. You know what I mean? They probably do feel that it is safe for them, but they sometimes do give they kind of give mixed signals sometimes. They do put their walls up towards this person sometimes. They do hide how they're truly feeling when, you know what I mean, when they're talking to them. Or, I'm like this. It gives avoidant. You know what I mean? This is me. Anyway, there's shit coming out on your side up in comparison to his. You have egg on their face, red flags. He has soul searching and really committed this time, right? And so this energy coming out for you, I don't know. It's like, this to me, because red flags, it does represent literal red flags, right? And so you're probably over here where, God, I can't wait to see what comes out with your tarot. But this is where it's like, I'm afraid that maybe these are like red flags I'm seeing. I'm afraid that maybe, I don't know, maybe he's cheating. I'm afraid maybe he's not the person he's making himself out to be. I'm over here where like my biggest concern, this would be Cindy, like I'm over here where my biggest concern is I don't want to be made out to look like, hold on. I don't want to be made out to look like a fool. I don't want to be made out to, I don't want to like really commit to this person and then be made to look like whatever, a complete fucking idiot, whatever, right? It's like, I don't want to like really give myself to this person and then fucking regret it. He's over here where he's like, I'm all in. Like, I'm over here soul searching where I'm like, period, I'm working on self. You know what I mean? I'm working on self to better self. I'm doing the inner work. And I'm really committed to her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm loyal. I'm in it to fucking win it. I'm not playing no games with her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm 10 of Pentacles with her ass. Like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm over here where I want to marry her type shit, right? Anyway, the sick and tired and envy card is coming out in the subconscious. I will say, God, I just like super relate to Cindy. I'm like really wondering if she's like this, where it just gives like, I don't know, and I don't even know how to fix that shit, because I'm like that too, where it just gives, like, I could see her being really avoidant or just really fucking scared of someone truly being this committed to her. Someone really truly being about her. You know what I mean? Where she's like, I don't believe it. You know what I mean? There's no fucking ways. There's no ways. I've never experienced that before where someone's truly been in my corner or someone's truly been on my fucking side. But the stuff that's coming out in the subconscious, I will say, like, yes, this is some warning and it does go in the outcome where it's like, don't walk away from this relationship. Like, don't walk away from this relationship based on like shit you're making up in your head. Don't walk away from this relationship because you're scared or you're whatever, right? Anyway, I'll come back to that shit. The outcome, I do feel, which I guess is kind of good. Like, I'm just worried. My worry is that someone, being Cindy, I'm worried that Cindy would like break up with him and like walk away from this relationship just because she's scared because something comes up, right? Where she's just like, this is me. Like, I could see Cindy being like, yo, if we have one argument, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, that's my answer, where it's like, yo, I'm fucking done. I'm not putting up with this shit. I'm out. That's me in an argument every fucking time. Every time. God, I don't know how my husband fucking deals with me sometimes. Where it's like, we're married. Like, where the fuck are you going? You know what I mean? But anyway, I will say, if that ever happened, if Cindy's like, yo, yeah, we got in an argument, I said, fuck you, I'm out, right? I will say that will not happen. Like, this person is not gonna let Cindy go that fucking easily. But yeah, that is my warning, is like, just, and I would tell him the same thing. I don't know if I really have to, but I would tell him the same thing. Like, please be mindful of treating this person cold, or be mindful of shutting this person out. You don't want to do that to this person. Like, you guys truly fucking have each other. Anyway, let's get into fucking tarot, bitch. Let's go. Hold on. We'll go more off of this. Let me see current. Someone lacking confidence. Why? Where are you at? Okay, where's he at? Good for him. Okay. Did you guys, I have a question. So did you guys get in an argument or anything? Like, recently? I'm so curious if you guys did. What the fuck is this? Outcome. Maybe they did. I don't know. Hold on. One more for you. I'll show you why I'm asking. Just one more. One more for that outcome. Good. Can I get a couple more for where he's at? Good for him. One more. Okay. Love it. All right. Let me get the fuck into it. Okay. The reason I asked, because I'm like, did these two like get in an argument or something recently? Like, what is this? The Strength in the reverse and the Three of Swords came out in the reverse, where I don't mind the Three of Swords coming out in the reverse. Honestly, I don't. But the Strength card in the reverse coming out, it does represent where these two people right now, if they did, God forbid, like if they did get into an argument, this is where egos are up right now, right? And so it's not like it's the worst fucking thing. Like if these two people got into a disagreement, it's not the worst thing that they took a step back from each other to come back together, right? Because it's like, yeah, their ego, if they got into an argument, holy fuck, both of them in their ego right now, it would go nowhere if they were to have this conversation. The Strength in the reverse too, it can also represent where, and this could be him too, it can represent where someone is and I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true, where it's like someone is lacking the confidence within self in this relationship, right? And it is having an effect on this. The Three of Swords in the reverse though, it's like, it's not going to break them up. It's not. Like, even if they did get into a disagreement, this is not like where, oh my God, it's over forever type shit. The Three of Swords in the reverse is no, it represents that even though that this is happening, or even though that there's someone here who is lacking confidence in themselves or in this relationship, this is where it's going to heal. They're going to fucking heal through this. Let me start with him. He's got Five of Pentacles and Page of Wands coming out on his side. I will say, if you guys did get into any kind of disagreement, I don't mind this. This is where he is abandoning it right now, but he does not have an intention of like, oh my God, I'm going to just like run away forever and not ever fucking confront this again. This to me is like, yes, I'm taking a fucking step back because I am hurt. I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm in a Page of Wands where I'm thinking about what's the next move that I do. And I wanted to get two more. I'm like, yo, where is he at? Like, what's his feelings? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, give it to me straight. How does he feel about this? Lover's Emperor. This is where he's all fucking in, right? This is where, how he is with this. So I guess this could be like warning, because I am reading for like obviously the next 6 months, right? This could be fucking warning, no doubt, where it's like, yeah, these two people, they might get into some fucking disagreements, but that does not mean, like, I could see them going through a rough patch, but this does not mean that they're gonna fucking break up. They will come out stronger, and you will come out stronger more importantly, right? The Lovers and the Emperor card coming out for him, though, is that this is a connection that he sees as, like, soulmate, this is it, I'm an emperor in this, right? Like, I want to provide protection, stability, security. Like, I am that emperor, you know what I mean? Like, I want to provide that for her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm her man type shit, right? Like, I think that I'm her counterpart, or I feel that way, and I want to act like that. You're over here in Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, where even the stuff that we're talking about right now, like even us talking about you feeling like you're an avoidant, or you being an avoidant, right? Like you over here where you're like, I am so fucking scared to truly open up to this person because I don't want to be made out to look like a fool. So I feel like I'm always like on guard in this relationship. I do feel like there's a breakthrough that is coming with that, where you do recognize that. That's Ace of Swords, right? Where you're like, I know I'm like that. But I'm Two of Swords where I don't really know what to fucking do with it. Like, I don't know how to fix this, how to heal this. I do believe that this relationship with him, it does have this healing effect with that, where, and it could be a fucking time thing, 100%, where it's like, the more time that they are together, yes, it's kind of like baby steps for her, where this does, it heals slowly, but it fucking heals within her, right? The subconscious energy in here that's coming out, Nine of Swords, Four of Cups. Again, if these two fucking people were to ever break up, I'm telling you, they would regret it for the rest of their fucking lives. They would. I don't think that that is something that these two ever want, is to be separated. And I believe that. I believe that for you, and 100% I believe that for him. Where I'm just gonna like knock that home in this reading, where I'm like, yo, don't run away from this because you're fucking scared, or don't run away from this because you think it's too much work, or don't run away from this because you think that you don't have it in you to make a relationship like this work. You do. You do. He's not going anywhere. The shit in the outcome is Queen of Swords and Four of Swords, where I love that for her, right? especially because we're talking about like, oh, whatever, like being an avoidant, like kind of like wanting to just like run away from this relationship sometimes. This is where Queen of Swords, Four of Swords, she has a breakthrough in that outcome, right? She's over here where she's like, I worked through Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords. I'm in a Four of Swords where I'm not here anymore. I don't let that kind of runner behavior like run my shit, right? I'm more self-aware. I'm in this Queen of Swords. I can talk about these things. I can talk about it with him, right? Anyway, this reading like so gives, which I have not seen in a long time. It so gives where the feminine comes across as the runner and the masculine comes off as someone who, what runner and not chaser, but I will say like a pillar. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't seen that in so long. I would even say maybe like a fucking year, maybe longer. But yeah, Cindy's energy comes across like she could be like very runner-esque, and he's over here where he's like, I'm a pillar, I'm not fucking going anywhere. You know what I mean? I'm in it for the, I'm in it to fucking win. I'm in it for the long haul. But this reading is like, yeah, I think that the next 6 months, she could be struggling with this. She could be struggling, like, trying not to fucking run away from him, trying not to sabotage this. That's the fucking word I'm looking for. She could be working on trying not to fucking sabotage this. I think she's going to be successful. I don't think she's going to fucking do it, but this is a huge warning where it's like, do not do that. Do not sabotage this. You're going to regret it. This person's going to be devastated. They're never going to fucking move on from this. Should I get a couple more? Whatever. I want to see just 2 more for that outcome. Hold on. And then I'm going to pull message cards. Hold on, bitch. I just want to see. God damn. Why does that keep... Yo, this reading is just reaming fucking Cindy's ass where it's like, don't run away from this. Listen, I'm just going to go over this super fucking quick because we already talked about it. But like the 8 of Swords and the fucking Ace of Cups in the reverse coming out. That is where someone's mind takes them the fuck out of the game, right? 8 of Swords is where some, and this is a good like little snippet or little warning too for this reading. 8 of Swords depicts where we are making up shit in our head, right? Where and we believe it. You know what I mean? That's why she's over here and she's got the fucking blindfold. She's over here where she's like pretending to be a little sword, right? This is where she's over, this bitch in this card, she's like, I'm over here making up all these fucking scenarios in my head, and I can't leave this. Like, I cannot get out of this kind of mind frame, right? Ace of Cups coming out in the reverse, it's like, yes, someone being in this kind of mind frame, it will absolutely wait this fucking relationship out. It will fucking sabotage this. The most important thing, the way to work yourself out of this, right? Ace of Cups, I know it's cliche, but it's true, especially with a fucking Strength card coming out. It's like, he's a great mirror for this. He's over here in soul searching where he does this already. Like, do this with him. You know what I mean? Like, yes, please pour into yourself. Do not believe the shit that these scenarios that you're making up in your head. Yes, have confidence within self. Like, have confidence within yourself. Like, you deserve this relationship, right? You deserve someone that is fucking committed to you. You deserve someone that is all about you. Anyway, hold on. What should I get? What do I want to get? Should I do love? Hold on. Do I want to do this one? Hold on, boo. Yeah, I think, you know what? I think I'll do this one. This one. What is up with my cards? Hold on. Please hold. Okay. Let me do, should I do like 6? Let's do like 6. All right, let's see what's up. I just kind of want to see Love Oracle for him. Just for funsies. Okay, well, that goes off the bottom of the deck with that one. Obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time. Stalk your socials. I don't know so much about like the last part, but whatever. But stalk your socials and hope I run into you when I'm out. But the obsessed part, I think I'm obsessed with you 100%. Okay. And I'm leaving. Don't freak out about this one. This is actually a good one. I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. And oh, maybe, okay. That could have clocked his ass then. You know how is that? Okay, you know in like the Oracle and shit like that where I don't know. I was talking about like don't walk away from this, whatever. Shit, that might have been more for him. Anyway, jealousy. I'm very jealous. I can barely stand it. I would tell him, be fucking, yo, boo-boo. Like, you need to reel that the fuck in, because if he is, I will say that, especially with the oracle and the fucking tarot and that subconscious, if he is acting out of pocket with jealousy, it will freak her the fuck out. It'll probably fucking trigger her, probably because she's dealt with some toxic shit like that in the past. If he was here, I'd tell him that. I'd be like, boo-boo, jealousy is not the fucking move. I'm telling you, you're gonna freak her out. You're gonna push her away. Don't do that. That could be some toxic shit, or just like a, like the leaving card that came out. That could be a little, just whatever, like toxic fucking trait that he's got that he's working on. I believe that. Ah, that makes sense with the Page of Wands too, though. He could be a little jealous little bugger. Okay, hold on. Let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. Okay. And something to say. There's something I really want to share with you. I'm waiting for the right time to tell you. Okay. Damn, maybe he do got some fucking jealousy issues, bitch. That's one. What is this? You're mine. I get so pissed knowing that other people can have you. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know that you're mine. Maybe he do got some toxic traits, bitch. Maybe he is jealous. Okay. He needs to reel that in. So you send him over here. I'll fucking tell him. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck. Hold on. The future. I daydream about our future together. Going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Word. So I will say, next 6 months, it's going to be a growth period for both of them. You know what I mean? I would say for her, it's going to be like sabotaging, like self-sabotaging. She's me. I swear to God. For him, it could be some jealousy issues type shit for sure. These two people, I think, are going through a little fucking growth spur in these next 6 months. Again, I love the energy that she comes out with, where it's like, I'm more self-aware, I'm more confident within self, I know myself better. I would say same thing for him. He just looks like he's coming across in the next 6 months is just continuing to work on being a protector, being a provider, being someone that she can fucking rely on, someone that she can really trust. Anyway, that's not bad. I'm just kind of shocked that I wasn't really expecting that reading to go that way. God damn. Huh. Okay. Yeah, worst case scenario, if these two people crash out and they end up like, which I don't think it'll happen, but worst case scenario, I could see someone crashing the fuck out and someone, it could be Cindy. I could see someone crashing out and wanting to break up, but it's not gonna like, it won't happen. You know what I mean? Like these two people ain't gonna. I could see someone crashing out, trying to break up, but it ain't gonna like, it's just not gonna fall through. They'll end up back together. Damn. I was like, I don't know, I'm shocked. I wasn't really expecting that reading to go that way. Fucking tea, though. Okay. Hold on, boo-boos. Shelly, are you in here, boo? Okay. Word. Maybe she's not. Who is in here? I got Shelly, Gabriella, and Rebecca. Are you boo-boos in here? Where the fuck is everybody? Oh, Rebecca, you're in here. Hold on, boo. Hold on. Should we get her? Should we knock your question out? Let's do it. Let's fucking knock your question out. Good, you came fucking bitch. That was good timing, because Gabriella's got a couple fulls, so you would have been waiting a minute. Yada mean. Ugh. Ugh. Excuse me. Ugh. Okay. Let's go, bitch. Okay. Let's see. Word. Let's see. Good card. Good card, bitch. Okay, hold on. Good for you. Oh my god. Word. Word. So, hold on. I'm going to do 3 more, but those are super fitting cards with that. Sun card, 2 of Wands, King of Wands. The Sun card is obviously, like, the ultimate fucking yes, right? The 2 of Wands, though, that's coming out, which is great, because 2 of Wands, like we were talking about in one of those questions, it's all about, like, executing a plan, right? And it is coming out of your comfort zone type shit. It is taking risk, but whatever. It's like, I'm doing it fucking anyway, right? King of Wands coming out is like, yeah, that's where you're gonna be, right? Is in a King of Wands energy, where this is someone who, especially for someone who is like an entrepreneur, that and like Queen of Wands are the cards you want to see. King of Wands is where this is someone who took control of their fucking business, right? They ended up on top, took some ballsy, risky fucking moves. But yeah, this is someone who, they fucking killing it. Financial success is also a big thing with that card too. The King of Wands. And I could see like justice coming out. It could be more like towards end of year. Hold on. It could be. Yeah. Okay. You'll probably see it more like what is that? Libra season. Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles though. Period. You're probably going to see it really take off around them, but it's 9 of Pentacles. I mean, that's financial security, bitch. Really good to see though, especially with like someone who owns their own business type shit, because 9 of Pentacles is where it's like I actually feel like secure doing this. I actually feel like I am financially secure doing this. I'm not worried that I'm gonna be like fucking, you know what I mean, like in a 5 of Pentacles doing this type shit. But that is a yes. Yeah, if anything, I could see time frame, like maybe like later in the year, like Libra season, that you really see that. But that is a yes. Fucking work. Damn, all those cards were yes cards. All of them. Wow. Good for you. Word! Okay. I was a yes. Yeah. Shit, did that delete it? Son of a bitch. Hold on, you guys. Why? Hold on. Shelly and Gabrielle, if you guys are in here, please let me know. Hold on, I just deleted my shit. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Okay. Gabrielle, you're in here. Hold on, boo. Hold on, I might... I'm gonna close the list. Hold on. Hold on, boo-boos. Hold up. Hold the fuck up. Dishman. Let me... Oh, you can check... Oh my god, I didn't know you could do that! You learn something new every day. Okay. What am I doing? Gabriella, let me pull up my Patreon. Hold on. Oh, wait, you said you have tea. Hold on. Hold up, bitch. Hello? Where did that go? There it is. a pin. Where's my shit? There you are. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Oh my god! Get the fuck out! How scary, bitch! Oh my god! Are you fucking kidding me? You got me fucked up. There ain't no way. Hell no. You got me so fucked up. Stop. That scares the shit out of me. There was this one gal that I was in high school with. I sort of, dude, that fucking freaks me out so bad. There was this one bitch that I was, there was this one girl that I went to high school with, and she was experiencing, and you probably already know where I'm going with this, she was experiencing extremely bad headaches, right? Like, you know what I mean. Horrible headaches. She goes into the fucking ER, and they're just like, oh, just go home, it's just a headache. She died from a fucking aneurysm that night. And that shit, that shit, are you fucking kidding me, bitch? Bitch, you could have died. The fuck? Like, get it together, ER. The fuck are you doing? Jesus. That is so terrifying. Stop. We gotta hold these motherfuckers accountable. You know what I mean? Okay, anyway, hold on. Hold on, Gabriella. These fuckers. Okay. Anyway, let's see. And I might do... I'll probably do Oracle. Okay. All right, hold on, boo. All right, let's see how this goes down. Let's get it. Let me see current. Let me see. Hold on. Well, that's a good sign. It's a good sign. Not bad. Word. Thank God. Yeah, I guess I'd like to see... I don't know. Just more detail into it. But, that straight up, right from the fucking get-go, yeah, you're gonna be fine. They will accommodate you. The only thing, which this is not your fucking problem, but I'm gonna tell you this anyway, because it's like, it's not like Gabriella can do anything about this. But Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, and the King of Wands, that could be, well, no, they would know, because you just say that you work there. I was gonna say that, what I was gonna say with that shit is, like, maybe they don't, like, maybe she's kind of holding off on telling them the, I don't know, the extreme of this or what the fuck happened, but you're like, no, I work there. This, though, I will, and again, this is not your fucking problem, but I can see where it's like they don't, whatever, they don't know, like, how to fucking cover this right now, but they're gonna fucking figure it out, okay? It's fine. Hold on. One more for that. You're good. I will say, though, the job ain't going nowhere, but you might not be there long. Like, by your own, like, decision, you know what I mean? Not from them, like, pushing you the fuck out or anything. Okay. Word. All right, let's get the fuck into it. Okay. Three of Wands. Word. I don't even have bad shit to say about this. Hold on. January, March, April. I could see this. Like, this, I don't know. Well, how long did you say you were out? Or how long are you gonna be out? I don't know, but this is for the next, like, 3 months. Anyway, Three of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords coming out bottom of the deck. Yeah, and this is, like, Three of Wands. It is showing us, obviously, it's not like, oh, this is, like, the next fucking, like, you know, year or whatever. But the next couple months, this is what this is gonna look like for her, right? Six of Pentacles. She's gonna be fine. You know what I mean? Like, financially. You know what I mean? Six of Pentacles is where you're not, thank God, and you're seeing the Five of Pentacles in the reverse in this reading, too. Where it's like she's not gonna be, like, in the hole. She's not gonna be, like, struggling or anything like that. She's gonna be fine. She's gonna be taken care of, right? the current energy, like the Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, King of Wands, if anything, like whatever, again, this is not your shit. It's not your fucking problem. I could see where they, whatever, they just don't, they don't really know what to do right now. Like whoever the King of Wands is, that could obviously be like supervisor, boss type energy, where it's like, I don't know, like shit, I don't really know like what we're gonna do to cover this or to, I just don't know what to do right now. Whatever, they're figuring it out though. This shit coming out in the past, like, Ten of Pentacles, Strength, the Judgment card. I'm going to go over this super quickly because I do kind of think too that this energy that's coming out, it is going more into you like shifting focus or you like shifting to another job. But like we'll go over it, you know what I mean? It's coming out, but the Ten of Pentacles is where it's like, yes, there is, the good news is with this job, there is job security. This is not going anywhere. This is not where they're just gonna be like, oh, figure it the fuck out. Like, I don't know. Like, you're not getting paid or anything type shit. It's like, no, she's gonna be fine. This kind of stuff, though, is like, I think you've been feeling this. We've talked about this before in readings, where you have been feeling the pull towards walking away from this. You've been feeling the pull towards doing something else for work. The Strength card coming out with that is that she's like, yeah, I could see where maybe you kind of struggled with the confidence or struggled with not knowing, whatever. That Strength card though, it's like, that's confidence within self, right? And so I could see that that could have been something that maybe she struggled with in the past, but she's not there anymore. She's been working her way out of this. She's been feeling that the pull that God has been giving her to walk away from this fucking situation, walk away from this job, right? Okay, anyway, we'll come back to that. We'll kind of go over it in the future, but period. Okay. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Knight of Cups, Sun, thank God, right? This kind of shit's coming out in the subconscious. If you want to see a Five of Pentacles, you want to see that fucker in the reverse, right? Because this is probably your huge fear where it's like, shit, now I'm going to be in the hole. I'm going to be in debt. You know what I mean? I'm going to, whatever, I'm not gonna know what the fuck to do. Shit, Five of Pentacles could be like, shit, I'm like a possibility of losing my home, right? Five of Pentacles in the reverse, though, is where you're not in that. You're coming out of that. That's not gonna be the reality. Like, you're not gonna be without, right? Knight of Cups, your priority. I know it's cliche, but it's fucking true with Cups. It's where your focus is going to be on healing, right? Trying to fucking get better. The Sun card coming out with that, it's like, yes, what she's not seeing, this is not what this is obviously in the subconscious, she's not seeing this right now, right? She's financially going to be fine. She's going to be taken care of. She's not going to be without. She is going to be healing, right? Duh. This Sun card coming out, though, is that, like, this is going to have there is a positive outcome to this, but she can't see this because this is in the subconscious, right? She doesn't know this yet, but like obviously it's gonna fucking happen. Now, where should I go with this? We'll go to future. And I'm gonna probably pull Oracle for this. Four of Pentacles, Temperance, Eight of Cups. Again, I love that, like, the tarot's like, yeah, she's fine with money. We just want to like put that out there, right? Four of Pentacles, I could see, like, worst case scenario, shit getting a little tight. Like, you, whatever, just having to, like, redo a budget, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm over here where I'm, like, losing money. It's like, yeah, I'm just a little tight right now. This kind of stuff, though, like, to bring it back to the past position, this is where someone is, I gotta see what comes out with Oracle, but this is where someone's, like, serving their sentence. You know, someone is, they're working the rest of their time, you know, and the Eight of Cups is like, it is inevitable. She's gonna be washing her hands clean of this job. She's gonna be moving on to something else. This Temperance card, though, coming out, I will say she is leaving on a very good note. She's not leaving like, you know, with a fucking inferno behind her or like causing a whole bunch of damage. It's like, no, I did my job. I served my time. And that's it. I'm washing my hands clean. I'm on to bigger and better things. I'm out this bitch, right? Ace of Cups. And this is probably like shit that you're going to be seeing like for healing. I would say next month, 2 months. I don't know, you could be out maybe a couple months, bitch. Month, 2 months. Damn. You could be, though. Anyway, the Ace of Cups star and the Four of Cups in the reverse, this is going more into... I'm just going to get into fucking Oracle because I'm sure that this is what it's trying to, like, go towards. This, too, though, is... It is advice for this. Obviously, I don't feel like I have to fucking tell you this. Your main focus right now is this Ace of Cups, right? I feel like you're already doing this. During this time, Ace of Cups, pour the fuck back into self, right? The Star card coming out with that is that as a result of you doing this Ace of Cups, as a result of you during this time, right? You got some fucking downtime. You ain't work, you know what I mean? You got work is accommodating you. You ain't got to worry about going in, none of that shit. Ace of Cups is the most important thing. Pour the fuck back into self. Star card is going to have an effect where it's like, God, like, yeah, of course, it was fucking terrifying what just happened there, right? The Star card coming out with it, though, was like, holy shit, I didn't know that, like, me going through such a horrible, traumatic thing, such a scary thing, would give me this kind of result, right? I'm in a Star card energy. I'm getting everything that I fucking wanted. So... let's pull some Oracle. I kind of want to see what it's about. The only advice that I have to say with this, because I just feel like this is a job shift that's inevitably going to fucking come after you go back to work. The Four of Cups in the reverse, I don't feel like I have to tell you it. This is where someone, they see the opportunity come towards them. They fucking take it. They do not hesitate. But Four of Cups in the reverse is exactly that. This is where someone sees the offering that God gives them and they go right after it. And dead ass, it could come a lot sooner than you think. Like that job offering. I feel like we pulled that the last time, though, that I read for your work. But anyway, to answer your question, Boo. Oh, wait, you will be out a month. Oh, yeah, you probably will be out a month, bitch. Maybe longer. But yeah, they are accommodating it. To answer your question, hold on. Just for funsies. Hi, baby. Oh, you're actually in here commenting. I wonder if you had this the last time. Manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. Education. You may need to take a class or do research. I believe that one. Or do research to find a better position. You might find yourself writing a book or teaching others. Authority. And roll the dice. That could be some of this shit in the future too, boo. When you go back to work. Be mindful of this. Authority. Clashes with a boss or co-worker will challenge you to your power. Wait. Clashes with a boss or co-worker or a challenge to your power, Jesus, will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on, I didn't mean to fucking shuffle that. What was that? It was this. Roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talent, and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. What other one? Hold on, boo. You know what? I'm going to do Angel Oracle on this bitch. Hold on. Hold on. Just for funsies, only because Ace of Cups and the Star is coming out. I want to see what comes out with this. All right, hold on. Okay, 611, communicate. Speak your heart. Okay. Say what you want to say. Your angels are encouraging you to communicate your wants, needs, and thoughts to the people around you who love you. Think of a change that you could make. Think of a change that could make a relationship in your life stronger. Tell the hold on. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Aaliyah? Don't fuck with me. What the fuck was that squeak? Stop. Okay. What the fuck was I saying? Did I finish reading that? Tell the person you love about it in a way that they can hear. I don't know if I finished reading that, but whatever. Okay. 855, love abundantly. Donate your time. Okay, this is a call to action. The love you have in your heart can be shared with those around you. Where can you demonstrate love to someone who doesn't feel any? Okay. Your guides want you to donate some time. Actually, I might pull another oracle. Hold on. Okay, anyway. Your guides want you to donate some time today to a person and or organization that would benefit from the abundance of love in your heart. Sign up for whatever. Sign up for a local beach cleanup, clean out an elderly neighbor, or offer to babysit someone. Any loving action counts, whatever. I'm not gonna encourage her to do that because she needs to be healing right now. Okay, 732. Shift reality. Luck is a mindset. Word. Your angels want you to be ready for some lucky breaks headed your way. I know that that's fucking right. When you are in a negative mindset, negative forces are attracted to reinforce it. However, when you feel lucky forces that reinforce that feeling come in. Take several pauses throughout the day and repeat this mantra. Things always work out for me. And simply feel lucky. All right, hold on. I want to pull through. Just for fun. Just for the fuck of it. I know that's it. See, that's why I want to fucking pull this one too. Listen to this. Opportunities will soon knock at your door. Debt will be wiped clean and your bills will be paid in full. Your finances are about to change. Word. Choice is the most powerful tool that you have. Every choice you make shuts some doors, but also opens several other doors, bringing new experiences into your life. At any given time, you can change the direction of your life. You are only one choice away. And then, when you hold on to the past, it stops you from living in the present. Release any old hurts or worries or regrets. Commit to being in the here and now. Forgive yourself for where you think you may have been wrong. You deserve inner peace. Let it go. I am just happy we see this one. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, boo-boos. Sorry. I went to take a look on that. Hold up. Let me get this out my way. What did your other one say? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh. Let's get it, boo. Hold up. Good for you. Okay. Okay. Hold on. I'm like freaking out. Like, what the fuck would have happened? What the hell would have happened? Like, God forbid if they did not catch that and you wasn't here no more. You know what I mean? You got me fucked up. Bitch, I don't care. Sue them. You know what I mean? If anyone ever pulls that shit with me, babe, and you're on here, you better sue the fuck out of them. Okay, anyway, hold on. Let's get into it, bitch. That's wild to me. There ain't no ways. Okay, hold on. I might pull Oracle for this. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Let's go. Let's see. Emperor in the reverse is current. Fucking crazy. Very good. I know that's right. Okay. I'm glad that card came out. Very cut and dry with that one. Okay. Understandable why you are feeling that way. The Emperor in the reverse, and like obviously I'm gonna pull a couple more for that. The Emperor in the reverse though coming out as current is that this is, I mean, all around. This is what the fuck you're dealing with right now, right? Emperor in the reverse is, and I mean this so fucking seriously, because this is Major Arcana 4, right? The Emperor in the upright, it represents security, stability, and I mean like I mean that so seriously. When that comes out in the reverse, it's like I'm dealing with that in the opposite. I'm dealing with like the most severe case of insecurity. Like, I mean financially, right? Or like stability wise, like in your fucking life. You know what I mean? All around, like job, relationships, home. You know what I mean? It's like I am dealing with this Emperor in the reverse where I feel like my life is getting flipped on its ass. I feel like my job is it's not as secure as I thought it was. My home, not as secure as I thought it was. My relationship with these people, not as secure as I thought it was. I'm over here where I feel like God just like took my life, flipped it the fuck upside down, and now he's gonna like go like this and just see what falls into place, right? Five of Swords coming out is like, yeah, you could, well, you know what? I'm not too mad. Like Five of Swords, but you came out as the Queen of Swords too. Like the Five of Swords coming out, I respect that. This is someone who does not give up easily. And obviously this does, like, we'll get into the context of your question on here. But this is just giving me some clarity on where you're at. The Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords, though, coming out is that this is someone who has a very stubborn mindset, but it's not bad. It's not like you're over here where it's like, oh my God, you're so hard to work with or you're so hard to be around. This is someone, what's not stubborn? What's the word I'm looking for? Like, is it resilient? I don't know. I can't think of the word. Hold on. It'll probably come to me. Where did that fucking card go? Aha! I knew it was the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, anyway. Let's start from the top. Hanged Man. Oh, bitch. Oh, okay. Where was I at? Hanged Man. Okay, Jesus. Hanged Man coming out on bottom of the deck is that this, obviously overall energy for this. Okay. Hanged Man is like, you have not, this is a pause, right? This is Major Arcana pause button right here is Hanged Man, where you haven't made a decision. You don't know which way it's going to go. The Hanged Man, though, is where you are appropriately pausing and not just, like, jumping on some shit, right? Okay. And I believe that shit will take off. I actually do believe that you probably will, like, end up going this route, and it's going to end up good, right? Okay, anyway. The Emperor in the reverse, Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, we went over. This is probably where all around she's feeling, Jesus, even after that situation you went through. Emperor in the reverse is where you do feel like your life just got, like, everything just feels insecure. And I don't mean like, oh, you're such an insecure person. It's like, no, everything in my life, it feels like, I don't know, as someone who is an earth sign, that is like my worst fucking nightmare, is feeling like my home is not secure. Feeling like my money's not secure, feeling like whatever, right? Like I need to know that those things are being taken care of in order for me to be okay, right? It's just whatever. It's a Taurus thing, okay? But the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out, yeah, is it resilience? What's the word that I'm thinking of with that? Where it's like appropriately stubborn. But anyway, the Five of Swords and the Queen of Swords, that this is not someone who is going to like bitch down, or this is not someone who's just gonna like whatever. They're gonna like end up in a little, you know, like Four of Cups situation where they just sit in their shit and they don't do anything. It's like, no, I feel extremely unstable right now, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going into fight mode, basically, is what this is. The Queen of Swords, though, coming out with that is that it's like this is someone who is like, right, when you go to war, you want to go to war like this, right? You don't want to be all emotional or vindictive or out of fucking control. It's like, no, I want my mental to be on top. I want to always be in control of this. I want to think about things rationally, intellectually, right? So I think it's appropriate. It's not someone who's like overly emotional about this, whatever, but this is definitely someone who is not going to like go down easy during a fight, right? Now, the shit that's going on in the past, High Priestess, Page of Cups, Four of Cups. Here is where you are seeing where someone's emotions have taken them the fuck out in a situation like this, right? where it's like, and so anyway, I know that she came out like a Queen of Swords, not, God, I think it was maybe the last time that I was on here, and I think we were like reading particularly for work, where, I don't know, you just kind of seen that she's just in a Queen of Swords era where this is not someone who is really taking into account people's feelings or even maybe her own, right? She's not really acting on that. But here's where you're seeing in the past, she has acted on that and she's never gotten what the fuck she wanted from it, right? You're seeing that she's, whatever, this is where she maybe could have been kind of people-pleasing, maybe kind of like, just didn't really like feel she could stand up for herself at times, feel like she was an inconvenience, felt like whatever, it's not going to work out anyway, so I'm just not going to do it, you know what I mean? Anyway, you're not seeing that she's there. I would much rather see that kind of shit in the past, right? Now, in regards to this question, this, I believe it, absolutely. Obviously, I don't feel like I need it. Like, this is not going to be like, oh my God, it's such a surprise. But this kind of stuff coming out, like Justice, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, let's actually start there. Because Justice, it has to do with legal shit, right? That's what I wanted to come out. Is I'm like, yo, show me like, what's hood? What's going to be going on with this? There is going to be, obviously, right now, lots of conversations with these people, right? Knight of Pentacles. Right, we already know this. It is going to be a slow, methodical process. It's not going to be one that's overnight. You're not seeing it's like a Six of Pentacles type of situation where it's like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like, it's done, over with, whatever. No, it's probably going to be long haul. You're going to be in it for the long haul, but it's very methodical, very well thought out moves. I love to see it. Good move. My advice for this, where should I go with this? Like Seven of Wands, Temperance in the reverse, and the fucking Death in reverse. This is my only advice against this. Seven of Wands would be, it's like encouraging to stand your ground, right? Stand your ground up against a Temperance in the reverse and a fucking Death in reverse. When shit is not going your way, right? When things are not panning out at the time frame that you wanted them to, right? When you feel like I'm at ground zero, I feel like there's no fucking hope. Do not give up. That's Seven of Wands, right? Where it's like, no, please. What is the word I'm thinking of? It's not like stubborn. What the fuck is it? Hold on. Hold on. What is the fucking word I'm thinking of? It's gonna drive me crazy. No, that's not it. In a good way. Hold on. Maybe it is. Persistent, determined, steadfast is a good one. Unwavering is a good one too. That is a really good one for unwavering or unflinching. That is a really good one. Yeah, maybe that was. Okay, anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. The Three of Wands, Three of Swords in the reverse, and then the Nine of Wands in reverse. This is obviously subconscious energy. This is like some stuff that you're going to be seeing throughout this, right? Three of Wands is that there is going to be like momentum moving forward with this. I do think that you're probably going to be moving forward with them. You know what I mean? Or one of them, either one of them, whatever. I might pull some more for that. The Three of Swords in the reverse, though, is where you're moving forward with this, and this is not like a hopeless energy, right? This is not where it's like you're not like, well, I don't see the point, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It's like, no, I see this, I see it clearly. I do see the hope in this. I do see the possibility of actually like getting something out of this. It's good. Anyway, I want to see. I don't know, just for the fuck of it. I'll just do 3 more for that. Yeah, legal route. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, probably gonna be in it. Shit, I could see this like dragging out. I'm not even kidding you, until next year. What should I get for this one? Hold on, boo. Should I do that one again? I'm gonna do this one again. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm thinking legal, but let me just fucking, let me just for the fuck of it see. I think it's gonna be the legal route, but let me see that. Damn, it's almost like you kind of want to, you don't really want to take it that legal route. I'm gonna say this. It'd be fine. Like, for the work, right? It's not gonna be horrible. Hold on. I mean, like, work will give you I think one that you'd be content with. If you took this the legal route, it could be better. But you are in a Two of Pentacles with the legal route, right? Where you're up in the air with it. You could do without it. You know what I mean? You're in a Two of Pentacles. You're fine either way. The only thing I have to say about taking it the legal route is don't let your head talk you out of it, or don't believe scenarios that you make up in your head where, whatever, this would be like, oh, well, I'm just going to be out like, whatever, tens of thousands of dollars if I end up fucking doing this, or it's not going to work out anyway. They're going to shoot, like, whatever. It's not even worth it. It's Eight of Swords shit. Just be mindful of that kind of shit. But either way, yeah, I do think that, like, work, it's fine. You're going to be taken care of. If you wanted to take it the legal route, it would be a long haul, but I do think it'd be worth it, straight up. Yikes, bitch. Hold on. Whatever. I just want to see what comes out with this one, okay? Just hold on. Just for the fun. Just for funsies. I don't know. I guess any advice with this. Okay, whatever. That is good, though. I will read that to you. Hold on. I just want to see what comes out with this one. I'm going to read these to you, though. Don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the dark tunnel. Bigger and better experiences are coming your way. You may not be able to see it, but great things are coming together for you as you read this. Trust the process and let it unfold in divine timing. Move forward knowing that all is working out just fine. And then, I guess that would be good advice with this. This one, protection. You're being protected from deceit and from situations that no longer serve you. Lie low for a while and you will be shown the truth. And then innovation. Okay. I can see that as advice for this. You will need to come up with new strategies to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. Invent, create, and test ideas. Hold on, I just want to see the last one. Let's just see for funsies. Okay. Hold on. I'm like trying to think of this in the perspective of this reading. You are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. In context to this, you could get more money with going this route 100%. Not bad. They might have really fucked themselves. What in the hell? Okay, hold on, y'all. Jesus. You got me so fucked up. Okay, hold on. Hold up, y'all. Sorry I went so long on that. Crazy. That scares the shit out of me. That terrifies me, actually. Okay, sorry, hold on, y'all. Shelly, are you in here, boo? I don't know if she is. She probably, I wonder if she fell asleep. Whatever, I'm gonna keep her on the list anyway until... Hold on, Taylor, I got your question, boo. I'm gonna do your question, because I don't think Shelly's in here. But I'll... Oh, Shelly, there you are, bitch. Okay, hold on. Hold on, boo. I gotta see what you wrote on there. Hold up. Ugh. I forgot that you said you were going over there. Okay. Drop your question. Wait. Did you send me a message? Oh, maybe not. Go ahead and drop your question, Shelly. Let's get it. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna use that one. I don't know why that keeps restricting me like I care. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, word, let's go. Hi. What?
Huh?
Why are you out of breath?
It's a fucking one I had.
How did you?
I missed it.
Aww. Did you lift?
Yeah. Heavy as shit. According to my grip, I'm strong today.
I forgot you had that thing.
I think I got the highest score I've ever gotten on there.
Oh, you was hungry.
I mean, yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Look at that fucking weight.
Jesus.
For not lifting for like almost a week. That was all machines, though.
Oh, was it? Still counts. Okay, Shelly, hold on, boo.
No question is, why aren't you out of breath?
James,
Huh?
stop.
I can help.
Three more, hold on.
My name is Bubby. Get that through your fucking head.
Stop.
Okay, I love you.
I love you. I kind of want to do three more. I think that this is looking for a new one. Dead ass. It's so Three of Swords, Moon in the reverse, and the Six of Wands in the reverse. Like, this is probably, and I'm gonna pull some more for these next three, but this shit coming out is like, this is like the Three of Swords is probably some shit that you've been experiencing for a minute, right? Where it's like, I've been feeling this weight on me. I've been feeling whatever, like depressed, out of it, like sad, like I can't figure out what's going on. The Moon in the reverse coming out is like, yeah, shit's kind of clocking to you now, where you're probably realizing like, damn, I don't know, I kind of just feel depressed in regards to my job. And like the root of that is I feel like the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Like, I'm not getting the rewards that I need. I'm not getting the recognition that I need. I'm not getting the pay that I need. You know what I mean? So Hermit, Strength, Star, I want to see just three more with this. I think it's going in the direction of, it's going in the direction of something new, something more independent. What is it? Hold on, bitch, hold on. I might do Oracle for this. Hold on. It is. I think you are released. Dead ass. I think those are heavy majors. Are you kidding me? Strength, or excuse me, Hermit, Strength, Star, Sun, Devil in reverse, Chariot. I think this is where you are. I think you're gonna, or I think that's, yeah, that you should. Hold on. I want to see more financial stability, more growth. Possibly with that Devil in the reverse, not dealing with so much toxicity, but the job also gives you more independence and more freedom. That would be true with that Hermit too. More positive. Are you kidding me? Especially with the Sun. Hold on. Let's get it. Hold on. There you go. Damn, bitch, listen. Trapped. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one that you have for now. And then in the flow, the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life that you really want to have. Let me do one more. One more. And then investment. Okay. Word. Invest in your education or make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. Okay, word. Word. I think that's the cover of this. Anyway, guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. Word. Hold on. Good for you, boo. Indigestion. Excuse me. Okay. Drop y'all at a question, boo. Let's get it. Hold up, y'all. I got one more. One more for Shelly. Period. I do like that Oracle. That Oracle's fucking tea. Okay. What is... Ooh. Hold on. Let me pull for... I'm going to pull for both of them and see. Hold on, boo. Okay. I'm going to pull... Let's do February. One more. Okay, let me see March. I kind of think it's March, bitch. Hold on, no, I want one more. Let me do, I want one more for each of them. One more for February. I think it's March. One more. March. I'm gonna go with March. That is hilarious. Either one of them, but I'm gonna say March. Let's get into it. Like, the first ones, like for February, let's start with February. It looks like, I don't know, regardless, both of these months are very, like, you know, you're unsure, you know what I mean? With February, though, which you do see is that, yeah, it's like, what, you're going to be dealing with a 5 of Cups during February, where it is, I mean, right, it is kind of grief over it, like, you know what I mean? Regardless of if you still have feelings for this person or not, it's like, I'm still going through this loss of this, you know what I mean? I'm still grieving this, you know what I mean? It kind of looks like, to me, I could see where, because it's Page of Swords energy that you have during February, where I could see you, I don't know, this to me would be like gathering information, going over paperwork, like double checking type shit, right? But you're not seeing that you're like executing an action during that time. in March though, it looks like you're not like emotional. You're not in like a 5 of Cups during that time. You're in a 7 of Wands where this is like I feel more protective of self. I feel like I can stand my ground better. I feel I don't know, just more like 7 of Wands is like a huge backbone within someone, right? It's like, I'm not backing the fuck down from this type shit, right? Ace of Swords is where you take that little Page of Swords shit you were working on. It's like, boom, I'm taking it, I'm going with it. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, 2 of Wands coming out with it, where there you see the action in that 2 of Wands. The only thing I would say, or like only advice with this, would be 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Do not, right? Like Tarot's like, I don't want her to run herself thin. I don't want her to put too much on her fucking plate at one time. That's the only thing that these cards give a shit about. Is not putting too much on your plate, because that's when you're gonna feel out of whack, fucking chaotic, stretched too thin, not know what to do. But I don't know, I'm kind of like, I'm leaning more March. I'm gonna go with March. I'm gonna go with March. Final answer. Could be overwhelming. You're gonna be fine. Make sure you make sure you work, bitch. You know what I mean? Make sure you have everything organized, everything. I can guarantee it's probably what you'll be doing in February, is like that type shit, like making sure, like going through that with a fine tooth comb, making sure you have everything. You know what I mean? Okay, period. Word. You know what I mean? Okay. Hold up. Taylor, are you still in here, boo? Hold on, I want to make sure Taylor's in here before I pop off on these questions. Hold up, I gotta be disgusting and put some nasal spray in. Ugh. Yuck. I hope I sleep tonight. Oh, that hurt my head. I don't know why. Why did I get restricted on this shit? Oh. Harassment and bullying? Who did I bully? Hold on. Oh, maybe it ended already. Okay. Hey, at least I know I can go live on my backup. Bitch, what the fuck? Okay. Taylor, let me know if you in here, boo. I might... I wonder if I should end my TikTok one, because I got everybody on there. Oh, man. Look at, I shaved my head today again. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna end the TikTok one, So come and hang out with me on YouTube if y'all want to. I will be back on here on... What is today? Oh my god, I look so tired. I'll be back on here on Sunday. I look crazy tired. Look at the bags under my eyes, you guys. Okay, I love you guys. Yeah, Taylor, let me know if you're in here, boo-boo. I got your question. And why did I get restricted? So done with that. Yeah, that might be. Yeah, that may be true. Degrading based on intelligence. Yeah, I probably did do that. Whoops. I have to pee.
Still working?
Yeah. I wanted to see if Taylor's in here, but I don't think she is. Why? What are you doing? You fucking better. Bitch, well, I guess I'm out this bitch, y'all. I don't know where Taylor went. Ugh. Alright. Well, I'll be back here on Sunday. I gotta pee real bad. Okay. Alright, boo-boos. I'm out this bitch. Alright. I love you guys.